Alrighty, I am back. Thank you all for sticking around. Sorry that break ended up being a bit longer than I wanted it to be, so yeah, sorry about that. We are going to be jumping back into my playthrough of Warhammer 40k Rogue Trade. So let's get into it. So I think we just landed on the Agri-World that was supposedly part of our domain and got ambushed by nigh on unkillable cultists in the courtyard, which is just typical, really. Right. So, hang on, we've got injured people? No, we're all good. Okay, cool. So, what are we going to do? Door open. Is there anything to loot first? Just grab the servants. No. Nah. Nothing lootable here. I think we just go in. Locked. Okay. Talk to the servant. Upon seeing you, the guard at the door lets out a frightened yelp and doubles over into a low bow. Your lordship, the most honourable von Valentius. The governor is waiting you in her office, where she is protected by walls and guards. Would you prefer to meet her alone or with your entourage? My entourage will accompany me with a meeting with the governor. Yep. Oh, and she's got a yield of some kind, by the looks of it. Ah, yes. Business or whatever the fuck is furiously swiping at a data slate, issuing commands into a gilded vox. On seeing you, she hurriedly puts away her devices, smooths her skirt, and drops into a deep curtsy. Your lordship, accept my abject apologies for the reprehensible stunt that spoiled the reception. Even my worst nightmares I could never have imagined. I don't care about your apologies, I could have been killed. Local professor, no concern. Reprehensible stunt. Thought firing at moving targets was part of the ceremony, huh? Hey, Cake Moth, how's it going? Welcome in. Let's get your shout out quickly. How are you doing? Alright, stop apologising, I'm not offended. Thank you, your lordship. Believe me, I am infinitely sorry that the troubles of Janus have reached us even here, in the most protected place on Janus. Maid of Honor. A companion standing next to Fistens respectfully bows her head. She is doggedly trying not to turn her head towards you, but it is obvious she is watching you through her lowered lashes. Interesting. How's this game? Complicated. Very complicated. The devs seem to have missed the idea that you can have passive upgrades. Everything's an active ability, and it's very complicated. There we go, right. One of your wardens helped us in battle, a superb shot. Who was it? What's happening on the planet? Football station is on the verge of starvation. Okay, yeah, okay. One of your wardens helped us in battle, a superb shot. Who was it? Is it like Inquisitor Martyr? No. So this is a CRPG. It's a turn-based tactical RPG as opposed to an action RPG, an ARPG. You must be referring to Urilet, chief ally in the struggle against the rebels. I've turned a blind eye to her horrific mutations given the undoubted advantages she brings. You see, Urilet comes from the local degenerate stock of this world and knows Janus like the back of her hand, so she has provided several leads as to where we can find bases and secret storehouses. Although I admit that at times I'm tempted to send her away from the estate, her unnaturalness means that speaking with her always leaves me feeling uneasy. Such a gaunt, unfeminine figure, and so tall. Odd. Heinrich's expression shifts. Did I hear you correctly, Governor Vet? Yep. You have a mysterious mutant on your estate at this very moment. One of the prodigious height, slight build, and with a supernatural talent for shooting. Did the arrival of this helper never give you pause for thought? Allow me to make myself clear. To refuse Rilet's help in our circumstances would have been incredibly rash. Yes, mutants are creatures abhorrent to the Emperor, and they should be exterminated. But sometimes humanity makes exceptions for those who can serve the Imperium. I'm not concerned with that your aide is a mutant. I'm far more concerned that she may be nothing of the sort. Heinrich turns to you. I would like to meet this helper of Governor Viat's without delay, out of professional interest, of course. You're very welcome for the shout-out. Foods in the oven, vegetables, chicken breast should be good. Good stuff. Hopefully that will settle your crash. you wish to speak to Urilit, you'll find her outside in the orangery, most likely by the gazebo. She prefers to keep her distance from others. Okay. What's happening on the planet? No starches. Huh. Several months ago, uprisings broke out on Janus. I was not even notified at first, groping worms for wardens to worry about. Alas, I only learned of what was happening after miscreants began targeting noble families. Stanza shakes her head. And then it became apparent that what the Administratum's accounts refer to as unrest were in fact organised attacks on infrastructure and society leaders. Fucking hell. They've already brought 13 agri-complexes to a halt and have now moved on to assassination attempts. My wardens are doggedly tracking down the rebels, but their leaders are slipping from our grasp yet again. Right. Can Janus fulfill its foodstuff supplies under current conditions? I risk angering you, your lordship, but this is nothing compared to shamelessly deceiving you. Let us consider the situation dispassionately. Even the most talented logistics experts of the Administratum are unable to guarantee stable tithes when the shuttles are wary of landing at the spaceport, and the terrified peasants are indulging in dangerous minority within their ranks. Until the usual order of things is restored on Janus, any trade is nigh impossible. Continue. Considering what has occurred, your visit is a true blessing. You see, Janus does not have its own fleet. We could organise a planet-wide search if we had ships at our disposal. Ships like yours, your lordship. Perhaps you'll find a way to support the subjects in their hour of need. I'm sure even approximate coordinates would be sufficient to have ground forces and a ship's crew work together to hunt down the enemy. Not interested in excuses. No, okay. You want me to go up and catch some rebels for you? Hunt down the seas. Get to the bottom of this. I'm sure the rebels will have something to say to the master of their world. There are no competent people to be found on Janus. I'll handle this myself. I'll track down these elusive fugitives myself. As for you, not be permitted to fail again. I'm removing you from your post as going. No, okay. I promise, Governor, I will hunt down the seeds of rebellion and heresy on your planet and burn them to ash. Concern appears in Visten's eyes. The resolve and valor of the Von Valencia's dynasty knows no bounds. I am immeasurably thankful for your help. Why is she concerned? If any of those who attacked the estate had survived, then perhaps they could have been a valuable source of information. But you made an example of them for the rest of the foolish rabble. Stanza glances at the box. Incidentally, I did overhear the wardens talking about some kind of stranger in the area. Besides that, we still do not know who let those reprobates into the estate. The person who did it might know something. I, as well as my retinue, are at your service. My secretary is checking the staff as we speak and removing all traces of the attack from the estate. An esteemed Magos, who is responsible for agronomic efforts on the planet, is also here. He happened to be visiting this week to deliver his personal report. And of course, there is my aid in this war against the rebels, Urilit. I have no doubt she'll be delighted to share her knowledge of Janus with your lordship. Right, okay. Sometimes you... Rice or pasta, not the moment. Potato, definitely starchy, yes, right. Footfall Station is on the verge of starvation. Can Janus supply the people there with provisions? Not yet. Yes and no, your lordship. The question is, can such an expansive and fertile world as this one feed a few thousand void rats? Of course it can. We lose more provisions to gnawing pests every cycle than to those on Footfall could eat in their entire lives. But can we ship said provisions to Footfall? Not a chance. Any cargo shuttle that leaves the surface will be a target for attack. The rebels will not hesitate to bring it down, sending flaming debris over the capital. Our silos could become targets for sabotage, food could be poisoned or mined, and logistics of transporting supplies to Footfall will only be possible once the uprising has been completely crushed. Got it. Tell me about Janus. Stenzel leans forward. Janus is a remarkable world, both in terms of vast potential and in terms of the work that was carried out to transform it into an agri-world. House Fiat has ruled on Janus for many generations, and each new governor has, without fail, contributed to the planet's taming. This world was once a wild planet, full of xenobeasts and utterly unsuitable for growing anything. To this day, despite our best efforts, Janus regularly rebels against us. Earthquakes, tsunamis, emergence of new pests and weeds that invade the arable land. Sometimes I cannot help but think that this world is endowed with a consciousness. The consciousness of a capricious and stubborn child who likes to spoil everything that we've achieved. Huh? What did you grow on, Janus? Mainly helican flint corn and red turnip. Apart from that, in the southern hemisphere, we've just set aside vast tracts of land for the Grox population. And of course, I cannot fail to mention several thousand acres of tilled land given over to cultivating fermentable fruit for personal use and limited export. Huh, gotcha. Right. Who's this person standing next to you? One of my ladies-in-waiting, Amelia. Amelia performs secretarial duties and helps me remain in constant contact with those families who are most responsible for the productivity and prosperity of Janus. I trust my advisors implicitly, and over time Amelia has become not merely a faithful companion, but almost my shadow. Losing her would be like losing my right hand. Stanza laughs and gives Amelia an encouraging nod. Okay. Amelia drops into a low curtsy. To bathe in the light of your greatness is a true honor, rogue trader. Okay. Right. Yeah, there's something sketchy about at least one of these two. I must take my leave. Okay. Excuse me, what? Right then, okay. Anyone you actually care about?
I feel my age when fighting alongside such young warriors.
Indeed. While I have my navigator skills to call upon, you are, statistically speaking, far more likely to perish in battle. Oh, I mean, that came out wrong.
Whoops. Harsh. Right, okay. It's you, random aristocrat. Your lordship, okay. Such an important occasion, a visit from a rogue trader marred by such an unpleasant incident. Okay, right. Yes, such an unpleasant incident, indeed.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Yeah, she did. That's to the estates. What's through here? Anything? It's an honor. Okay, so there's nothing useful through there. Gotcha. See if there's anywhere to go other than to the estate. Back out to the estate. Avex and Godina caught her husband with the servitors again. The surprise sounds terribly faint. Are you truly surprised to learn that the head of Godina family is seeking solace in such predictable places? That's pretty good. Argento, what happened to you a minute ago? Where did you just get lost? Right, okay. To the gazebo, I suppose. Yes, this strangely tall mutant who's an incredible sniper shot and knows...
Praying before the sacred warrant has imbued me with the determination to fulfill my mission. With the support of the rogue trader, I will wrest the relic from the heretic's clutches.
Your resolve gleams with every shade of gold, sister. Your words blaze like a fire, and your faith in what you say is unshakable. I can barely behold it without squinting.
Right, now, gazebo. Where's that gonna be? Map. There's roots down there. Go this way? I can go this way. Take that route. Can go this way, but there's not really a reason to. Ah, stuff. Wanna have a look at this map open fella? Yeah, sure. Just random crap. Okay. See what's over here then as well.
It's open.
This doesn't look set up for a fight at all. Random crap, cool. There's more loot somewhere around here. Where is it? There it is.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Yoink.
Let us not dawdle.
Any loot down here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Did I not? Oh, there's further around here that we could have gone. Well, oops. Old servant. Hearing your footsteps, the elderly servant grabs an injector and stabs it into his arm. The area around the needle immediately starts turning black. You're too late, Fiat's dogs. I'm the master of my own fate. When he gets a better look at you, the man drops the injector in astonishment. He seemed poised to prostrate himself on the floor before you. It's you, your lordship. The god emperor must have brought you here. I beg of you, help the rebels save Janus. What? He doubles up, hugging himself, and is racked by coughing that leaves his lips wet with blood. Forgive me, your lordship. If only I'd known it was you. My eyes deceived me. We have little time now. I swear I'll tell you everything. What the hell? Looking closely at the old man, Tech Priest utters, nerve toxin. The inevitable cessation of vital functions is expected in no more than 60 seconds. Silent clicks emitted by the visor indicate an ongoing pic recording. Right, okay. You help the rebels gain access to the estate? Your lordship, could I have done otherwise? No, I could not. Not after everything I've seen in the palace. People being shipped in and tortured, servants being driven mad. For a long time I thought it was only going on inside the estate, but when I was contacted by people on the outside, I learned that all of Janus is under threat. Only your mercy and the light of the God Emperor can save us. What the fuck? Okay. The old servant lets out and the dark stain in his arm seems to creep through his veins until his arm and neck are latticework of black. The servant's breath quickens and becomes irregular. Now don't waste time asking obvious questions. You won't last long. Make your questions count. Right. So whatever it is you want to say and be quick about it. In the name of the Golden Throne, your lordship, show mercy on the humble workers, the salt of Janus. Save them. Vistenza Viat, the untouchable governor as leader of the nobility, is creating something monstrous behind closed doors. She uses the Imperium's interest as a smokescreen and purports to be a scholar, but her actions are poisoning our planet. Did you know that the settlements that fail to pay their due tithes on time have been allowed to pay with people instead? They even deliver them to order. Sometimes old folks, sometimes children. He lowers his voice to a whisper and leans towards you. I've seen those people. I've seen them being delivered to the estate, and they're never seen or heard from again. They go into the secret rooms and they don't come out again, your lordship, ever. Peasants who were taken to Crudarach 5 to serve House Orselio were never seen or heard from again either. They became loyal servants and toiled for the good of a great dynasty. Why should they ever return to their filthy, squalid abodes? The servant shakes and coughs violently. I'm not sure I'll last long enough to answer all your questions. Fucking hell, okay. Accuse the governor with only conjecture and rumour to back up your words, how dare you? No, what secret rooms? Hidden chambers deep within the palace. I've never been inside, thankfully. The servants who are allowed in, the ones the governor trusts, they change. She changes them, pretties them up, defiles them. Okay. You accuse the rogue traders appointed governor of heresy. If your words are false, they themselves are tantamount to heresy. But if what you say is true, if it's true, then your sacrifice will be to your credit, my good man. Argenta utters the last words with impassioned conviction. I swear I'm not lying. Pray for me, holy sister, for me and for Janus. The old man starts to convulse, indicating that he is close to death. He raises already unseeing eyes to you. Your lordship, if you'll permit a dying man to make one last request, don't tell anyone that I was the one who unlocked the doors. If you do, they'll go after my family, my home. I mean, he seems pretty sincere. I'll keep your secret. Please save us. Save Janus. The servant rasps violently and collapses on his side, racked with convulsions. In dialogue. There again, Orshog. How's it going? Hey Strider, how you doing? Right. Okay. That's, very interesting. That needs to be looked into. Awareness.
That's how it's done.
Governor's Palace is opulent. The glit finishes and plaster are updated regularly and frequently, it seems. Too frequently even for a building situated on the coast. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Typical noble corruption. It's a bit too fucking fancy. At someone's expense.
What a splendid estate! I have seen pics of our ancient manors in the House Orselio archives. This place is very similar.
Anna Anras's estate will be liquidated any day now. I've got my eye on that far-flung country manor of theirs. That's interesting.
It's a pity you were denied the chance to grow up in such surroundings. I can just picture a young lady navigator, relaxing with a book in the garden after her lessons.
The ivory covering the archway gives off delicate, heady fragrance, although you do not see any flowers. Okay. Ah, here we go. There's a gazebo, so let's go the wrong way first. Seems to be a lady about is only interested in settlements that are overrun with peasants. One can only guess the reason. Yeah.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
You guys got anything to say? An assassination attempt to the governor's own estate, and on the day of the road traders' visit, I guess. Perhaps it's linked, plenty of high-ranking guests are coming for the meeting, or perhaps they weren't targeting dear Lady Viat but the trader. Oh, nice. Right, that's where we landed.
I always have a backup plan.
Stuff hanging around here? Yeah, there is. Doink. Frag grenades, nice. Lordship, pay no mind to the bodies, we're waiting for the estate to be cleared completely so we can get rid of this trash. Yeah, about that. The deceased's arms and face are covered in small boils that ooze cloudy pus even after death. That's concerning. White berries. What? Okay.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Still fucking... Okay, so there is something to talk to here. Ah, here we go. A stooped man wearing the cloak of the Adeptus Administratum is reviewing information on a data slate, while his quietly wearing mechanical arms fill a long scroll with writing. Upon noticing you, the man stretches his thin lips into a smile and deferentially bows. The light in the eyes of the servo skull hovering over his right shoulder gently pulsing. Huh, okay. Do you remember a crossover stream with Frass and gaming? Who's Frass? Don't know. Okay. Your Lordship, what an honour it is to address you in person. Allow me to introduce myself. Attilus Quint, Prefectus of the Officio Agriculturae. I will preserve the record of our conversation forever. Alright, okay. What record of our conversation? What do you think of... Alright. Tell me about Janus. What is happening on this planet? Alas, your lordship, rebellions have caused us too many problems in recent times. Rebels are interfering with established processes, interrupting supplies, sabotaging the serfs' work. A few nobles have even been killed, and worst of all, some of the victims occupied important administrative posts. Until their replacements pass the checks, complete all the induction forms, and go through the official appointment procedure, important paperwork is going unsigned. It's a bureaucratic catastrophe. Ha! The absence of a required signature is, of course, the most horrifying thing about this situation. Indeed it is. Financial reports, logistics directives, waybills for food shipments. Without the signature of the most respected and now deceased head of House Zacharias, shipments to settlements in Aegis 24 have been stopped. The heirs are still dealing with the transfer of holdings, and incoming reports tell us that a quarter of the workings in affected settlements have already died of starvation, while most of those remaining have left the perimeter and have not yet returned to their designated places. If things continue in this vein, I dare not even imagine what it could lead to. There are worlds that are ravaged by war for generations. Generations, your lordship. Like that deranged planet and the nameless star, so close to our own peaceful system. The inhabitants are supposedly live under the patronage of Rogue Trader Winterscale. I shudder to think what he has created there. Right. Want to know details? Where have the rebels struck and how? Of course. I'd be delighted to furnish you with all the information I have. In the last few months, 15 organized attacks and 7 terrorist attacks have been perpetrated. Irrigation equipment has been sabotaged in agrarian sectors 3 to 5, transport routes to 7, 4, 13, and also... I suppose this will not tell you much, please. With a fussy gesture, he presses several buttons on his data slate screen, and a three-dimensional map of the coordinates of the attacks appear on your cogitator. Nice. Project has succeeded. The data is superbly collated, and the map clearly displays the actions of the rebels. At first glance, there seems to be no logic to their campaign, but after analysing the data and features of the terrain, you notice a clear system indicating geographical patterns to their attacks. Okay, interesting. Who's directing the rebels? Does anyone know? The rebels are well armed and well trained. What's more, the governor's advisors are inclined to think that the instigators of the rebellions are very familiar with the planet's terrain and climate. My ordinates are going through the registration records day and night, looking for individuals who have completed military training, but we have so far been unable to identify the scoundrel. What are you doing to combat the rebels? Our security services are tracking those who support the rebels, and our regular wardens are wiping out these saboteurs without the slightest mercy, but they keep on appearing. My scribes have been run off their feet, keeping records of all the public hearings and executions. I am confident that the governor will find a solution soon. That's enough for now, okay? Of course, your lordship. Right. What are your duties here? By the grace of the God Emperor, I oversee the administrative apparatus on the planet and serve as secretary. I am also responsible for logistics related to supplying the planets of the Von Valancius dynasty and the timely payment of tithes to the Imperium's official collectors. Speaking of the Von Valancius dynasty, when were the last shipments sent? Oh, your lordship, our supply shipments are all in order. All foodstuffs and other items are ready for export and are simply waiting for the arrival of the transport ships. However, given the current circumstances on the planet, Janus could not provide even one tranche more than is already prepared. I am certain the situation will be rectified in the near future. When do these collector ships come to Janus? The last steps come to Janus. Oh, your lordship, I must confess that as yet I have not had the pleasure of filling out Sacred Tithe Protocol form, as the last Imperial ships to come here did so under my predecessor. And come to think of it, that would have been several decades ago. I do hope the logisticians responsible for such an unforgivable oversight lose their heads over this. Several decades ago. That's not a good thing. Okay, that's enough. Right. Right. What do you know about the attack on the estate? A disgraceful incident, simply disgraceful. I cannot believe these scoundrels would dare to come so close, and to drag the nobility into this as well. If they penetrated the estate, that means they had help from some worthless servant or other. Security is currently questioning the survivors, but the culprit has not been found yet. Attilas Quint smiles unpleasantly. Right. What do you have to say about the governor's helper, Rillet? To be honest, your lordship, I find her presence most distressing. Of course, I would never gainsay the wisdom of the governor, who, if not she, could perceive the true worth of a person, even if that person is a mutant. Moreover, Urilet's particular abilities could be an interesting subject of study for Magos biologists. That elongated head shape and those eyes, judging by the skull that was given to me Sentinel Footfall, such developmental anomalies on Janus are not a quirk of nature, but some kind of inheritable trait. What skull are you talking about? Skull that was given to me to send on to Footfall. What skull are you talking about? Most remarkable item, I must say. True anomaly. One moment. After rummaging a nearby container, Attila draws out a parcel, which she immediately unwraps. Here it is. I believe the finished place was intended to be given as a gift. The finished piece was intended to be given as a gift to the governor. Under the current circumstances, I doubt I'll be able to send it to Footfall anytime soon. Pascal's mechadendrites reach towards Attilas with interest, seeming to unnerve him a little. Adequately preserved. It is a pity that it is empty inside. It could have become a proper servo skull herald for the rogue trader. Unorthodox. Okay, you're not actually telling me what the skull looks like. Pressbar is a British variety streamer. Specs into full franchises playthroughs. Used to watch him, but has since gone cold on his content. Okay, now think about it. Might not be a good idea. Not sure if they get along. Oh no! Yeah, just because we're both British doesn't mean we get along. Hell, because we're both British, if we're on the other side of the street, we hate each other. Right, remove it from my sight. Ah, yes, of course. Attila hurriedly returns the skull to the container. Right, what do you think of Vicenza Via? The governor is a superb leader. She possesses an excellent grasp of all matters and never uses an incorrect form for a given situation. I do not pry into her personal affairs, but if I may speak plainly, a lady who fills out paperwork with such finesse cannot be a bad person in my view. Right, okay. I must take my leave. I look forward to meeting you again, your lordship. Right, okay. So... oh, hang on. Got another direction we might be able to go in here. Whoa, okay. Okay. Look, can we get down... we can get down to the water this way. Could we perhaps take a brief look? Okay. Guess we're, I'm gonna save. 177. Take a look down the water.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
What have we found? Is it that? So I don't think we found anything else. Oh, we found boots there. Forgive me for so boldly stealing you away from the others. It's just, I simply wish to spend just a brief moment admiring the breathtaking nature of this place. Reflected in Cassia's eyes, the bright blue sky looks as though it is engulfed in a blazing sunset. Within the station's walls, I could never hope to see anything like this. A sky, or sea, or green leaves. I only knew them from meagre memories of my childhood, or perhaps my mind simply made those up. Even my books, my heart, and my mind's blissful escape could do little to help me. When a scribe grows so used to what surrounds them each and every day, they begin to take it for granted. They never think to write just a few lines about it. But for me, to marvel at the grand canopy of the sky again is a true blessing. Okay. Let's... I think... In that case, I imagine you have never set foot in seawaters before. Would you like to try? Step into the sea? Me? Cassie glances uncertainly at the playful foam licking the sandy shore. Off your hand, there's nothing to fear. We shall just let our feet soak a little. Ha! Intrigued, Cassia cocks her head to the side. Mischievous dashes of yellow and lilac are fluttering in the wind like bands all around you. I've never seen you exude such colours before. How unexpected. Cassia gives a quick nod and warily stretches out her long, narrow hand. It is cold to the touch. Okay. Feeling this could be a... a nice, quiet conversation. Right. The sea! It's so wet and cold, and tiny pebbles tickle my feet. Cassia's reserved seriousness gives way to genuine wonder. I never thought it would be so agreeable, and a little startling. Thank you for encouraging me. Cassia catches herself, her expression changing in a flash. She gently frees her hand and awkwardly looks away. Pick a nearby flower and give it to Cassia. Here is your chance to take a small piece of this place with you. That flower doesn't look dangerous at all. Yep, the whole fucking thing. That huge flower, that's not going to be lethal. Cassia gingerly accepts the flower from her hands. Its petals are like velvet, and the fragrance is both sweet and spicy. A fascinating specimen of local plant life, and I do not remember seeing it in the great concordance of flora and verdure within Coronis Expanse, recorded by Magos biologist Prot. Cassia stops herself sheepishly. Although I suppose I simply ought to thank you for it. This flower is very beautiful indeed. Come closer to Cassia and silently taking the view. Cassia relishes every breath of fresh air, her eyes half closed, listening to the sounds of birds hidden from view by the treetops. When the tips of your fingers touch lightly, Cassia starts, but does not remove her hand. Several minutes pass in timid silence, like mere moments, and eventually she pulls away. This place eases the soul, wouldn't you agree? It's time we're on our way. Already? Yes, of course. Cassia gives Azure Expanse to see a parting glance and whispers quietly. I think I know what my next painting will be. Sweet. I think we just had a date.
O Messiah, grant me the wisdom to perceive.
What are we detecting all this time?
My knowledge has its limits.
Chains or ropes with shackles on the end can be seen in the water. Okay. That's concerning. Loot somewhere down here, apparently.
Keep your wits about you.
Where's the loot that's down here? Ah, there it is. There. Completely missed that. Chartist's Pendant gives the wearer +5 Fellowship, +10 Commerce. If the wearer is dogmatic, adherent, or above, their law imperium will depend on the Fellowship instead of intelligence. Meh. Useful. Not really. Yeah, I don't know what we do with that. That's gonna be more proper food, time for nom-noms, good stuff. Now you think about it, it would probably get along like sodium, metal, and water. Yeah, okay, not so great then. I am gonna chuck that. Because even though it looks kind of cool, it's not really that useful.
Is there money to be made?
Right. I think we just had a date with Cassia. Conductive frames. Cyber Raven gains +20 willpower and 50% maximum wounds. Whenever it relays a psychic power, it gains 0 temporary wounds. Okay. That doesn't really help, but sure. It probably helps based on who you connected to, you know, assuming someone actually has a cyber raven familiar.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
The fountain is an expensive toy for the nobility. Pure water is currently bubbling from it, but additional pipes on it indicate the presence of separate siphons for sparkling wine and other beverages. Ha! Okay. Right. Okay, we spoke to that guy. Now I need to speak to...
I'll always keep my options open.
most questionable sniper, I believe. 178. Actually, let's just Anotherworldly silence reigns under the arches of this gazebo. Perhaps a sound barrier generator is mounted in the dome. Right. Roulette.
Iliad Lenevis greets you, Elantark.
Okay. The bizarre creature before you only vaguely resembles a typical human. An elongated body, slender limbs, pointed features. Every aspect of its appearance is unnatural and alien. The creature turns its head to you.
Regrettable news. This creature is not a mutant as the locals assumed, but a representative of the Eldari, one of the myriad enemies of humanity. You should not trust this creature. Do not communicate with it any longer than necessary.
Come bearing terrible news. What terrible news, Heflex?
There is no need to mutilate my language, monkey. I speak yours well enough to converse with Elantark without a translator. And since you have discerned my path, I will be direct in my speech. My soul is nothing kin to yours. Your kind call us Xenos, as if we are all as one. I came here to protect the Lilithon by assisting the Governor against her enemies. Will you hear me, or be blinded to sense by your precepts?
Just opened TTD and have begun a Dutch map play. Remind me, what's open TTD? I'll speak with you, Rillet, but keep your hands where I can see them.
Reckless.
Must I remind you, Master Van Kalox, that the warrant endows rogue traders with the sacred right to have dealings with Xenos when necessary? That exceptional memory of yours seems to have let you down.
Huh. Open source transport token deluxe bloody hell, okay.
I have banished the shadow of doubt from your thoughts regarding my nature. Now you will answer my question. Why have you sought me out?
Inclines ahead by an infinitesimal amount. Right. So you're the Governor's mysterious helper. Why you have the Governor? Try to rank file rebels. Ideal. Right, okay. Attack! Die, Xenos! No. So you're the Governor's mysterious helper.
I am Elantark. My hand parried the death promised to the ruler of these people, and I aided you in battle against the Lost Ones.
Okay. Why are you helping the Governor?
This world is in distress. I wish to protect it from unnecessary suffering.
Okay. How did you come to be on Janus?
The world you call Janus was
Janus!
once created by the will of my kin. I have far more right to be on the Lilithon than any of you.
I see. Okay. Why do you call me Elantark?
Because that is what you are. Elantark means stranger from the darkness amidst the stars.
Huh.
You descended on flame-winged machines in a dark time when the air of the planet is soaked in blood and pain. Will you be the one to bring peace to the Lilithon?
You know who's behind the uprisings on the planet?
There is a malevolence here that drives your kin down the path of violence.
Useful. What do you know about the rank and file rebels?
Only that they threaten the established order. There is much risk to this world should the ruler die.
Okay. Awareness test succeeded. Urilet's face is unreadable, but you detect a strange tension in her voice, as though she is choosing her words carefully. Gain 69 experience. Nice. Right. Examine the bodies of the rebels. They show traces of mutation. Is that typical for Janus?
This world was pure, until your kind sullied it with its presence. The Lilithon does not possess such powers. Another force must be at play.
Gotcha. Your answers are not particularly helpful. I mean, they kind of, sort of are.
But you are not asking for help, Elantark. You are merely asking questions, the answers to which are either unimportant or wreathed in shadow. Explore this place. Speak to those who know.
She hesitates and adds more quietly.
A simple task for you, and an insurmountable challenge for me, since my very appearance provokes fear and suspicion. When you learn anything, tell me. Perhaps then my answers will be helpful to your search.
If you want, you can join me. None of the locals will dare look askance at you in the rogue trader's presence. Fuck. Problem is, she'd be really helpful to have on a team for role-playing purposes, but I don't know who I'd kick out. And I can't be bothered to level her up, and I probably have to, because as soon as we discover anything important, we're going to have a gunfight about it, I imagine. Die, Xenos! No, it might take a few months for you to get out of an event. Right. Who would I ditch? For role-playing purposes, it makes sense for me to take her with me. Have affecting yourself. Come with me.
So be it. I will go with you.
You're like the silent for several seconds, her gaze fixed on something beyond you. Slowly, drawing out her words, she replies, "Okay."
With all due respect, are you sure this is the right decision? We know nothing about this Xenos, or why she has wormed her way into the Governor's confidence. As far as I can tell, she isn't especially keen to help us, and yet, for some obviously dark reason, she has decided to take part in our investigation.
My judgments and choices are for me alone, monkey. If uniting with your master will bring peace to the Lilithon, then it is the true path. Do not get in my way if you value your next breath.
Oh, jeez.
You have not yet spent enough time among humans if you think threats will dispose me more favorably toward you. The decision is yours, rogue trader. But let me be clear. I will terminate your pet Xenos at the first sign of her non-compliance.
I am ready, Elantark. Let us go forth.
Bloody hell, okay. Various abilities. Xenos, one of the Azurani. She is a ranger who follows the path of the outcast, and her skills in ranged combat are without equal. Rillet does not use human weapons and can wear either Eldar armor or, if she learns the required feature, Dark Eldar armor. Rillet's unique ability instantly ends her turn. However, at the start of her next turn, she will make an attack that always hits the target. Okay. Right, what is her... Oh. I see. Do you have to declare the target at the end of the turn? Or... Oh great, she's class Bounty Hunter as opposed to class Eldar Ranger. Typical. So, hang on. So... Okay, sure. Who are we ditching? I really can't be bothered to level her up though. I can't, I don't care. I didn't realise we were going to have a date with Cassia down here, but I think that it makes sense to not have her. Or at least now we've had some positive interactions with her. I think now is the time that we could say we can go back to our normal team. Or we could ditch Argenta. No, because Argenta's too good in a fight. And if we discover, well, regardless of what we discover, she's going to kick off, which could be funny. So, alright, we'll accept. Alright, let's do... Now we got a level up break. We're going to level up for fucking 12 months. Oh, nope, she's already pre-leveled, partially. Alright, so what do we got? Oh, she's a fucking... Yeah, she's an operative... Okay. Operative bounty hunter? Assassin. What these do? Several attacks. No, it's equal prey in combat. Attacks are equally divided among prey. Weapon, second weapon, yeah, okay. Ground strategist. Oh no, that doesn't make sense for her to take. Or assassin. Seek the opening. Sees a single opening for each enemy on one of the enemy sides. Hits an opening excluding over penetration, deal additional 10% of target's wounds damage. Opening is moved to the opposite side of the enemy. Enemy's openings are not hit by the assassin during the assassin turn and move to a random side of that enemy. Dispatch. Assassin makes an attack with the current weapon against the enemy. Attack can't miss and deals 50% more damage. It also deals additional damage to 25% of the target's missing wounds. Okay. I mean, I guess... Shot that 4100 rivers in your country, what the fuck? Ah! Alright, the Epic Assembly 2025 party starts. You need to boil some eggies. No worries. I mean... This sort of makes sense, but we've already got like 2 bounty hunters, so we may as well have loads of hunt down the prey. But then prey is causing me problems, isn't it? So seek the opening just opens everything. So we'll do a lot of streams around the field. Oh lord, oh no, right, assassin. We'll go assassin, fuck it. So we don't have an assassin yet. How about that many lakes in your country, and every one of them has at least one sorter. Right. Okay, so Death Whisper. Assassin makes an attack that doesn't count to the limit of attacks per turn, doesn't block the assassin's movement, only deals 25% of the usual damage. The attack is successful, the target suffers hemorrhage. Beginning of each turn, they'll suffer 7 rending damage that ignores armor dice, so they're bleeding. Elusive Shadow. Becomes the lowest priority target for attacks and gains the elusive effect. Move through enemies, gain agility bonus to dodge, perception bonus to dodge, reduction. Assassin's attacks deal 10% additional damage. Half cover provides 50% cover efficiency. At least a phase winning attack. Assassin attacks. Poised to strike. Assassin makes the enemy suffer -8% armor, -5 deflection till the end of the turn. Assassin's turn. There's only one adjacent enemy. Hang on, one enemy within it. Okay. So there's only one enemy adjacent to them. The assassin also gains 8% dodge. No enemies are getting 12% dodge reduction until their turn. Dance Macabre. Assassin dashes in a straight line up to 3 cells, suffering less damage. Dodge, doesn't dash, does okay. Fainting attack. Minus 50% armor penetration with what? We'll have what? Set the map size to 4K by 4K tiles. That's probably not clever. Single attack will have minus 50% armor penetration penalty with a minimum of 0% armor penetration and plus 10 lethality. What? Specific assassin parameter that is equal to dodge or dodge reduction, whichever is higher. Okay. If it's a ranged attack, the target is forced to move to the closest cell within 3 cells. Focusing attack opportunity. No, don't care. Killing edge. Assassin attacks, granting 40% dodge to the target as attack. What? The attack hits, it deals plus 15% damage. Plus 15 rounded down damage increased by twice. What? What? Okay. Right, I think this will work with a ranged weapon. Otherwise, we've fucked her up already. Assassin will make an attack that doesn't count towards the attack limit. Will only do 25% of the usual damage. If successful, the target starts hemorrhaging. Yeah, we'll do that. Jeez, okay. Knife of the Unscathed. When the assassin attacks an enemy that's full wounds, gain plus 20% dodge and dodge reduction against the enemy until it's okay. Assassin attacks an enemy with a single target attack. The attack reduces the target's armor and dodge by 10% until the assassin's end of the assassin's turn doesn't stack. That's pretty decent. Great opening. Enemy suffers a critical from one of the assassin's allies at the start of the assassin's turn. A new opening is created on an enemy, whichever side is closest to the assassin. That could be fucking helpful. Inevitable innovation. Use of aim for the opening on same target reduces target's dodge and dodge reduction by 10%. Perfect opening. Assassin gains plus lethality chance to deal plus 5% of target's maximum wounds more damage when hitting an opening. Interesting. First use of an assassin ability. Each turn costs 0 AP. Ambush. Start the assassin's turn. Enemies that do not have the assassin in their line of sight suffer an unsuspecting effect. 7% hit chance and crit hit chance against unsuspecting. Kind of Whisperer. Damage effect applied by Death Whisperer deals an additional 10 damage. Ooh. Deadly calculation. Every 10 damage dealt by the assassin, attack also deal. What? For every 10 damage dealt by the assassin's attack, the attack also deals plus 1 direct damage to the same target. So, deals an additional 10% damage. Okay. When an assassin deals direct damage, what counts as direct damage? Damage that cannot be reduced by the target's parameters. Okay, so how do I determine whether or not I get that? Direct damage target agility resistance test will become slowed. A squeeze. Successful dodge grants plus 5 damage for the next next attack. Yeah. Assassins deal direct damage to the enemy suffers 1 stack of vulnerable effects. Yeah, okay. Assassin has no more than 1 adjacent enemy. Any enemy that moves into a cell adjacent to the assassin with agility resistance test with a -6 penalty or fall prone, if possible, and become immobilized until the start. That's kind of helpful. Whenever the assassin hits an opening, the assassin's damage is increased by 2% until the combat stacks. Anyone else damaged by the assassin suffers the witness effect. Witness does not have the assassin in the line of sight at the end of the assassin's turn. The witness suffers 25% of the maximum base damage of the assassin's current weapon. What? Okay. Lethality heightens 5 or more direct damage to an enemy with a single attack. The assassin gains plus 10 lethality until the end of combat stacks. Killer. When the assassin has no allies in a 5-star radius, no. Not be effective. When the assassin hits a target with an attack that has 100 lethality or greater first time in a round, regains the AP spent for the attack. Yeah, that's smart. When an assassin hits an enemy without hitting an enemy's opening, the assassin gains plus 8% dodge. Seize the advantage. That's 15 lethality against enemies that have any effect. That's slowed, immobilized, hemorrhage bonuses. Game that can't exceed 45 lethality. Right. Dark Elder equipment, which we're not going to give you. Oh my fucking god. Need to re-roll the map. Ha! That's right design. In my sights, gains additional. What? Gains additional armor penetration equal to perception. In my sights, gains additional reduction to ballistic skill. What was in my sights again? In my sights only cost 1 AP. Okay, that's just an ability. Cool. Yeah, we'll go with this. Cool, okay. Sure. Right. So, okay. So it actually would have been really helpful for her to have been with us when we found the old man who was killing himself. Great, useful. Let's speak to him then.
I always have a backup plan.
That's whatever his name is. Draped in a red cloak, the Megos' body barely looks human. Wires, tubes, and metal manipulators turn him into a whimsical machine, while implants hide his face behind a sinister mask. The tech priest intermittently dictates something in Technolingua to the servo skull floating next to him, but on your approach, he falls silent and offers a reserved bow. Greetings, your lordship. Lex Mechanic Vinzilex, how may I serve you? Pascal and Alex Mechanic exchange trills of binary greetings. A series of sounds issued by Vinzilex sounds much longer and more deferential than those of Pascal. Right, what do you do here in Janus? Tech Priest's mechanical voice comes from the speaker in his neck. By the order of the Adeptus Mechanicus, I have been entrusted with the management of the Adeptus Administratum in order to catalogue agronomic data and analyze information about the planet during the process of subjugating it to the will of the Imperium. Be blessed, Tech Brother. Your diligence and diligence of those like you turns anarchy into order and bestows classification to knowledge. One of Pascal's mechadendrites lightly touches the Lex Mechanic's body. The Tech Priest bows respectfully in return, clearly a little startled. Okay. Tell me about Janus. Initializing report. The planet's soil possesses a unique composition suitable for re-engineering of the planet and mass production of foodstuffs. Significant cultivation of the Eastern Hemisphere with the aim of improving production processes and logistics operations. Traces of xeno activity that do not pose an immediate threat to ongoing operations. Undesirable pathologies of flora and fauna have been noted, which may pose a threat in the short term. Oh shit. Traces of xeno activity? According to data obtained during the initial survey, ruined structures of non-human origin were noted in different sectors of the planet, but I did not have the administrative capacity to study them in more detail. For now, I must defer the quest for knowledge. Lex Mechanic speaks the last words with a distinct envy, his eyes fixed on Magus Hanuman. What pathologies of flora and fauna? Genetic and chemical pathologies, your lordship. Harmless specimens mutate and become aggressive, while plants change their chemical composition to become poisonous. This is happening more and more often, and if no action is taken, the ecosystem of the world will be irreparably disrupted. Oh dear. I really hope I didn't give Cassia a poison flower. That would suck. The changes may be artificial. Has the possibility been considered that someone is manipulating the ecosystem to reduce our living space? Not at all, Venerable Magos. Our tech comrades from the Magos biologists are humble workers, not warriors. They could not have come up with a thought of such a militant nature. The mind must be open to all forms of knowledge. I order you to commence a check. In the event that your account of the indolence of the mines is confirmed, I will petition for the appropriate penance. Interesting. It's often what seems to be insignificant anomalies like these that lead to greater troubles. It is Lilithan's wrath, the wrath becoming manifest in nature itself, in the workings of the Lord. May the gods preserve us. How did we not notice this sooner? Yurilip glances at you before immediately looking away. What? How's the governor dealing with undesirable pathologies? I have analysed the genome of the affected species, and I am currently developing suppressor genes to make the planet's organisms resistant to pathology, but so far I have not been able to solve the problem. Further exploration of the planet would perhaps speed up the processes, but the administrative apparatus has imposed a ban on expeditions that are not directly aimed at improving production. Let's talk about something else. I'm listening. Alright, I found this on the body of a dead rebel. Can you tell me anything about these specimens? Your blessing for an examination, Magos? The Let's Mechanic waits respectfully until Pascal nods. The tech priest studies the dried berries and goes still. You hear the distinct clicks as his cerebral cogitators process this information. Creeping creeweed, a typical plant of the Western Hemisphere. We have studied the possibility of industrial cultivation, but the process was found to be inefficient due to the specific requirements of the soil, which is found in the right composition only in the archipelagos of this planet. Okay. How many servants of the Adeptus Mechanicus are there on the planet? According to the data stored in my cogitator, all infrastructure nodes for food harvesting and processing have their own contingent of technomads. The total number amounts to 253. Correction, based on the latest data, the figure is 211 units. How are things with you and your fellows? Oh, 2 died. Current situation on the planet is assessed as stable. The progress of the prospects is amassed as encouraging. Okay, we'll speak later. As you wish. Right. Okay. See what happens if we bring the Eldar to this guy. Forgot to set the town names into Dutch. Gotcha.
Let us not dawdle.
No, okay, so yeah, we missed the opportunity to have a conversation with them, with the Eldar. Right, okay, so far we've not found any hidden entrances to any underground complexes, underground torture complexes. Oh, sorry. The Archaeos. I don't know what the heavy in Space Marine 2 means. Handheld 40mm Bofors cannon in the shape of a heavy bolter with a clip magazine. Yep. Of course. No, I mean, the heavy bolter needs to act like a fucking heavy bolter as opposed to a light machine gun. Right. We need to get into other parts of this fucking place. It's an honor. It's an honor. Yeah, we need to get into other parts of this, fucking estate. State is under control, you're completely safe, your lordship. Yeah, sure. Right. Must have changed the town names to Dutch. Huh. It's an honor. Yeah, okay. Everyone keep telling me it's an honor that I'm here, but no one is letting me go where I need to go. Got a fucking representative of the Inquisition and a tech magos here. It's literally a case of I have the authority to open every door, and any door that refuses, anyone that refuses to open a door for my authority, gets the tech priest. I'm delighted to welcome you as a guest. Prefer to speak with the governor alone or with entourage? No, with entourage. Or is it just going to be the same? My entourage will accompany me. In we go. Town names put down randomly on the map. Silly, oh no. Greetings, your lordship. How may I be of assistance? Right. You neglected to mention the strange changes in the planet's flora and fauna. Magos Vinzelex is a very wise man, but his fixation on evolutionary processes seems a little extreme to me. Janus was heavily cultivated, forests were cleared and mountains raised across half the planet. It's no surprise that we're still noticing the consequences of these changes. It's possible that plant mutations are connected to the waste runoff from the harvesting equipment, and the changes in wildlife behavior could be a reaction to the expansion of the cultivated areas. Istenza shakes her head with a laugh. Are you surprised by my knowledge of the topic? Our whole dynasty has dedicated itself to taming Janus, this plentiful yet stubborn planet. Every member of the bloodline is versed in the fundamentals of planetary engineering and its consequences. Right. Tech Priest mentioned ancient ruins belonging to Xenos. I know to what you're referring. Strange structures of an unknown material. For the prevention of any unfortunate accidents, I ordered the areas to be cleared out of bounds for all. Some things are better off left under a thick layer of dirt, beyond the grasp of even the enlightened minds of the Adeptus Mechanicus. And you're the one to determine that? Like, beyond the grasp of the rank and file, yeah, okay, but beyond the realms of the Adeptus Mechanicus, that's definitely not your decision to make. Right, you're forcing settlements to pay their tithes in human bodies. What? Really? You speak as if you actually believe the claims of those wretched peasants. I do not ask anyone to pay the tithes in human bodies. I'm reducing the burden on the settlements which have suffered as a result of unsuccessful experiments involving enriched food. And I'm gathering the worst affected subjects. Those who are no longer capable of work prefer the study. Some among my circle would call such concern for the underclass a weakness which may have incited rebellion amongst the emboldened rabble. Right. Show me where you take these people. The fuck? Okay. Reducing the burden on settlements which have suffered as a result of unsuccessful experiments. So where are you doing these experiments? What's this enriched food?
It's a trap!
Indeed it is! Hey Nazaneko, how's it going? Is someone able to shout out Nazaneko for me, please? Imagination ran absolutely rolled with the idea. Front end from an HK G3 bolt system. Gun fed from a 10 round stripper clip. Ball pop upside down. Held like the BFG 9000. Crate 2, front hand trigger grip mounted at an angle, top of the gun. Expect this weapon will be limited to Terminators, but you're rad as fuck. Ha! It seems vaguely reminiscent of the Reaper autocannons that Chaos Terminators use. You have chips and salsa, so pretty good, excellent. How goes the road trading? Interestingly, we are uncovering a peculiar plot on our Agri-World, right. Right, I must take my leave. Right. I'm gonna save. Not that I'd really like to be on my own with this woman, but I want to speak to the governor alone. Can I be of assistance? Fuck. Can't ask anything else, that's really annoying. That's really annoying. And I can't speak to her assistant either. Even for an agri-world on the back of Beyond, this place is a real dump. What do you do for fun when you have free time, that is? Sure, I'll ask anyway. Asking about those of our circle, then let me assure you, there are enough noble families on world to keep boredom at bay. I frequently host guests, your lordship. And my servants arrange suitable entertainments, from parlor concerts to private executions of traitors who break imperial law. I see. I already had this conversation. Any other options turn up? No. Damn, okay. So, I don't really understand where I'm supposed to go. So obviously we've got a load of doors that we can't go through.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Oh, you're very welcome. Got a load of doors that I can't go through. Can I actually... Coordinates with the attacks indicate a definite vector of movement of the rebels, making it possible to narrow the search area. Okay. Okay, so now I need to go on to the ship. But... I don't know if I believe the, governor, that's the problem. Questioning the servants and other witnesses. Yeah, so, okay, which other witnesses do we ask? Someone else? Actual witnesses? Right, okay. For a drink, your lordship? I forgot that. Decorative spire hastily turned into a watchtower as a sure sign of turbulent situation on Agrod. Okay, can we go this way? No, okay. What have we got up here?
About you.
You see the Newton wipe out that target? Our guys stood near the governor. Our guys near the governor just stood there catching flies. She'd already blown his brains out. Yes. Just
I always get the job done.
This chapel is built out of luxurious materials, but the holy place looks half abandoned. You cannot smell any burnt incense in the air, and you see no seals of cleansing on the doors. You hear no prayers, no human voices or voice recordings. This place seems like it was recently disturbed. Dust has been swept from the stones. There is some unidentifiable dirt between the cracks. You notice several thin scratches on the surface. Okay. Interesting. One of the locals is making their own. Temperance blessing. Heresy. Okay. Alright, is there anywhere else that we haven't been out here? No. Okay. So let's see if we can... We return to the ship. We'll see if we can scan for the potential place where we will need to go. turns to the portrait. Elantar, your gestures for your attention. As you once sought my help, now I am seeking yours. The time has come to dispel the final shadows on our path. I have hidden the truth from you. I know a great deal about those who are disturbing the peace of the local ruler, and I also know where they are hiding. Allow me to show you the way, on the condition that you bring me to them. I don't think the rogue trader needs your revelations right now, Xenos. That is assuming that you're not lying now as well. What an unexpected and suspicious revelation. Perhaps my admission does sound like that, but please, believe one thing. What propels me now is much more important than my earlier silence. Everything you have discovered, everything you've learned from your kind, they are all traces of the same calamity. A calamity that will eclipse all strife and wars on the face of this world. All the signs were plain to see, but I was here and the Monkey failed to recognize the coming storm. Please follow me. You must, if the world truly matters to you. Don't mind me, just sing it yourself. Hang on a minute. I think I missed a message somewhere along the line. I think Mooneyes might have been singing as well. Mooneyes was singing, but I, Tom Lehrer. Who's Tom Lehrer? Who's apparently also dead. Oh, okay. Everyone's fucking dead, right. So. I don't believe you. You're luring me into a trap. Warden, Caesar. What calamity are you talking about? You're still holding back information. I will reveal the truth very soon, but not here, not in the place where it seems evil has made its nest. Have patience, Elantar, and trust me. One of the Imperial's worlds is in danger, so be it, I'll follow you. Let's go, Elantar. I pray to the gods that we are not too late. Well, we'd have been sooner if you'd have fucking told me. Let's go. You'll soon see everything for yourself, Eldar. This is pretty. This place is pretty.
I considered these forests my home for a time, but I still feel myself a stranger here.
Go down, go. Okay, there's a place we can climb down here. Is there anywhere else we can go here? Do we have to climb down? I suppose you have to climb down.
Is there money to be made?
Oh no, we can go this way. Interesting. Okay. Let's go down here.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
You will beg for mercy.
Oh shit.
But I will grant none.
I will level you!
Tower are under attack, kill the intruders. Stop, lower your weapons. Ah, piss. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Is their route up here? Their route up is there, okay. There, just way down here. Oh, no, yeah. Ah, okay. And then the erstwhile tech priest is doing abso-fucking-lutely last. That's not great. No, I'm gonna need remnants over here, aren't I? Why are you giving me cover against nothing? Also, these are not the things that people say if they are if people are being kidnapped and disappeared. Right, okay, start the battle. Let's rack up some control zones. Rear. Allies deal extra damage from range attacks, penetration and crit chance. And cover efficiency, dodge reduction. Where's the front one going to be? I guess the front one needs to be there. Front one here. Yes, because you're going to get attacked before.
I'll make it happen.
He's going to get attacked before he can do anything. Cover efficiency and dodge. Oh,
I refuse.
Why is it so dark? Oh, because I just assigned that one. Hang on. Whoops, what did I just... It's up plus 15% damage from the source.
I won't compromise my principles.
Fuck. What's going on here? Right, okay.
On it.
You guys get ready to shoot. I don't like that, it's broken. I only got to assign one of them. So I've only been able to assign two of these, that's weird. Okay. Sure.
I won't stand for it.
That's bizarre. Okay. Fuck, there's a guy up here, I didn't even... Yeah, there's a guy up here, shit. I didn't realise that. That's not helpful. That's quite a big problem, actually. Okay, in that case, what I want to do is... Excuse me. Let's have voice of command, Argenta. Let's have stronghold on this zone. Then let's have dodge. I don't know how this is gonna work for being up here. Fuck it. Take aim.
Who if not me?
Then bring it down.
I'll see to it personally.
Let's see if we can area attack these guys. We can, or burst attack these guys. We can. But our odds are fucking terrible. Beautiful. Go for it. Okay. Cool. And your turn. Right. And what I would like to do is mark that as the front line, but for some reason that fucked up.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
No, you just can't do that because you're mutants. Okay. That doesn't cost any AP, does it? Super risky. That's also super risky. I don't think we can pull these guys up. Do that, and then run backwards, maybe. Yeah. Okay.
Come here, maggot!
Well, this is going to be interesting. Abelard, you have enemies that come to your doors.
He cleanses the body!
Right. Okay, so you've got your weird in my sights. Ends a turn. At the start of the next turn, excluding extra turns possible, she makes an attack that cannot miss. Yeah, do you have to declare the target? No. Yeah, one creature within a 36 hill radius. So, yeah, she has to declare the target first, and then doesn't miss. Okay, spots. Can you actually, what can you see from where you are? You can see pretty much everything. Okay, cool, that's good. This attack against the target affected by the exploit, target's cover efficiency block will be reduced. So how do these fucking opening things work? Oh, she's got the generates exploits all over the place. Ability. Oh, okay, so how do I... Alright, so what I might do is Death Whisper, aim for the opening on this guy. So he's gonna bleed out. Or, hang on, is there anyone of more importance somewhere here? Cutthroat Rebel, Ripper Rebel. Or Ripper Rebel, they're going to want to try and get into close range, so if we... Let's do this on this guy. No, this guy, there we go.
I am not your... Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Oh, well, they're fucking dead. You... Okay. Not sure you actually hit the right one. Yeah, you did. Okay, you hit the right one and you overpenned into them. Alright, works for me. Now I want you to aim for the opening here. Okay, so that's what opening looks like. Right, okay. I understand. Now we're gonna fucking shoot you. We're gonna do just a standard shot, really. Well, an aimed standard shot, but still. Is there anything else we do? Might do perfect spot. Let's do perfect spot. Yeah, there we go. Aimed shot. This guy.
I understand your intent.
Dead. Nice. Okay. I didn't check her gear. I should have potentially re-equipped her, but she's got a fucking Eldar long rifle. Yeah. So she does not have a melee weapon. Okay.
Hold on.
Interesting. Outloud, you've got a lot of customers. Smooth.
Let's make it quick.
I'm enraged!
Okay. Alright. Is there anyone coming out this way? Is there actually a route up here? Yes, there is, but no one is making their way up here. Cool. So, what we might do... Too far away. Fuck. That. Shield of the Emperor. Now, Shield of the Emperor. It's going to damage the veil a bit. Okay, now. Now I physically can't get you into combat. If you put shitty water next. What's this? Cycle life. Oh yeah. Goodbye. There, cycle life from okay, 100% chance to work, so what he does. And that's going to heal our most damaged teammate, which I think is Argenta.
Everyone, step aside.
Advantage. Cool, I should have seen if you could stay there. That would have been clever. Oh well. Cool.
Scared yet?
No.
Here we go. Let's get to it.
Yeah, that might be the case. Right, Argenta. Spray these guys with water shells, not in an effective manner. Does damage, so actually help me. I don't think it does. And that's not affecting because of the angle. Okay. Right. It is also not affecting because of the angle. Okay. I might do. What I might do is have a blast this guy.
Doubt is for the weak.
Okay, you hit him. don't have any stacks of versatility here. Oh, you do. Stack 2, 1000. 4 more stacks. There we go, okay. So I've got 2 stacks of that, so now I can run and gun and we can make another attack, but it will be a burst attack, which won't really help us that much. I mean, we could do.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Even though it's going to be horrendously inaccurate. There's someone back there. Rude. Just try and ask that guy. One of those hit. I got you another stack of this at the very least. Let's have a thing. You buff your momentum and have lots of shots. Yeah, let's do that. Now we'll trigger your heroic act, which is to shoot more and shoot lots.
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
So, shoot
I'll
him.
do it.
Back. Nice. Now, River Slaughter. Moves windy, plus 10 ballistic skill, crit damage, crit chance.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Do that straight off. And let's try and go you.
Doubt is for the weak.
That was unfortunate. Let's try that again.
Faith without
5%.
deeds is why I was chosen. I'll do it.
Okay. He's proving rather resistant to being shot in the face, which is kind of upsetting. But there we go. Okay, right. Now, annoyingly, we can't get you into any kind of cover that is going to help you against being shot at from that one. That's okay. Right, I think we're done. Cool.
Show me what you've got.
There's a fucking sniper in the tower that is getting down from the tower and is missing. That's a melter gun, I think. Oh no. I see what that combat service was on with as well. Is that a fucking multi-melter? Oh. Okay, that's a multi-melter. Heavily armorable. You have got a melter gun. Shit bags. Okay. That's bad. That just made the combat a lot more complicated. Right, Abelard. Hammer smash face. Anything that's going to increase your half bonus. 62, 21. Okay, so what we might do is some damage. So actually helps plus 7 damage. No, not really. Oh, yeah, fun does. Now do I need to move through a target? Let's do this. Actually, how much is this? Oh, nice. That's 2 AP, okay. So we'll start next turn, Vanguard Hours game. That costs an action, that costs 2 actions, that costs 2 actions. We are going to run out of actions. That's not how this is going to work. Okay, I don't think they're particularly capable there. But, I mean, they're moderately capable. Yeah, he's going to survive that. That's frustrating. Okay,
I will do my duty.
Splat! Okay, they're both going to survive that. That's upsetting. Yeah, that is upsetting spaghetti. Cool. Great. And I don't think I'd be able to do that to get there, and I don't think I want to. So, in that case, we're going to go Endure. And
At your beck and call.
Race for a patch, sure, why not? And I might just mark this guy as one. Did he take no fucking damage
It
at all?
will be done.
He took no fucking damage at all. That is bullshit. Okay. Cool. Cute. Real cute. Love that. Right, what the hell do I do with you? You have plasma gun. Do we apply plasma gun to bad guys here? Possibly. I need to apply plasma gun to that guy. And make sure he doesn't get back up again. He's got 115 health. Right, cool. That's bad. Actually, hang on. Where's this? It's one action point. Okay, so what we could do, let's put you there. How do you do Machine Spirit Banishment? Which will... Oh no, is he not in range? 10 Zoe, fuck. That's really annoying. Is that within range by any chance? Yes. Sweet. Okay, rock up, Machine Spirit Banishment.
Advancing.
That did 7 damage. That was supposed to do 25 shock damage and it did 7. Ooh.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends
That was a
all.
complete fucking waste of time, wasn't it?
My vow is to serve.
Right. Hang on, still got 2 action points, so... Overcharge for damage. Don't shoot the fuck out. Down to 50. 75% extra damage with moving 2 times. What will be our odds on that? 47%. Okay, okay, just do a standard shot then. Fucking hell.
Request approved. I venerate you, machine spirits.
Alright, well, you hit him. Nice. I'm gonna use like hide. Let's do this. Because this works well with her ability to give loads of exploits out.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Okay. And turn, my turn. Okay, so, how is this gonna fucking work? Okay, I am gonna be able to turn before then. Am I gonna be able to shoot that fucking? I do not know. I do not fucking know. Right. Is that at all, can I? Not anywhere else useful. Alright, fuck you then. Yeah, annoyingly we're having to rock out with our clock set up here, it's not really working out so well. Stronghold up this section again.
It's as good as done.
So this is where we're getting shot at. And a voice of command. the Eldar sniper.
I'll see to it personally.
There we go. Bring it down! Now, what I'm hoping is that she can see this guy. She can. Ooh, 95% chance to hit. Okay, with a aimed shot. With a aimed shot. 95% chance with an unaimed shot. Okay. Did I shot? Plus 50% bonus to your effective range of the weapon, plus 10% hit chance. In that case, we just need a single shot. In which case, we can apply a special ability. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll really need to do is start getting rid of some of these fuckers, so what I might do, can you hit them? 62%. I mean, I really need this fucker to go away. We can hit that thing. Alright. Alright, hit that then.
Ancestors guide me.
That actually work. Yes. Okay, every time that activates, it's going to take 10 damage. Cool. That helps. Now, do we have an opening on this guy? I don't think we do. I'm not really sure how these opening things work. That's probably why I've been single for over a decade. Now, we shall... just shoot the bastard.
If it serves your I deal death with my hands.
Nice! Next time I target this attack suffers minus 30% armor penalty to block, dodge, parry. Okay, we need to hit the Sultan with that.
My heart sings
Minus
with the
30%
thrill of
armor is going to
battle.
be pretty fucking spectacular for against that. Alright, sweet, nice. Good shoot. Do I want to move? I mean, I might... No, because that blocks Slaaneshi. I might go here. Yes. Sure. That'll be me. Alright, these idiots.
My ears are ringing.
Time to slaughter someone.
So, the Eldar sniper Endor. What do we reckon? She's, pretty fucking dangerous. She's, yeah, pretty fucking heinous. Shot through to rebel. Ah, you've already got, fucking opening that we can exploit, I think. 62%. Cover efficiency block will be reduced. You in cover. I don't know if you are. I don't think you are. I think you just read the long distance away. Excuse me. This is dodge, parry, and armor by sports. So we could try and get you to outsnipe the sniper. So I think that's probably the next range threat that's the problem. Should make an attack that can't miss and doesn't count to the... Okay. Thing is, we've got a fucking opening on this side of this bugger, which I'd kind of like to get use out of, but she's gonna be awkward, isn't she? I don't know if this will stack. Probably won't stack.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Alright, you hit it. Okay, he's gonna start hemorrhaging. That's cool. Okay, right. Start the next turn. Thinking we might do this ability to hit the sharpshooter. Start the operatives next turn. Right, I don't know if doing this will help.
This tedium is beneath me. If it serves your cause.
Do that, expose weakness, then we're going to... Yeah, then we'll get a guaranteed hit on this fucker.
If I must.
Out of my way!
A guaranteed hit at the start of her next turn, assuming the sharpshooter is still alive, which she probably will be, or which they probably will be, I think that's for now.
I'm done with this one.
Okay. Right. Okay, we've still got people affected by Word of the Emperor, so I kind of want to do Shield of the Emperor again. Who's injured? Is Abelard injured? Is Argenta injured? Argenta is currently not injured, you're not injured. Abelard is... Abelard's temporary wounds stack is slowly increasing. Abelard is becoming healthier the longer the battle goes on, which is somewhat concerning. Right. Really helpful if you jump down off of this, but you cannot. I think it'd be handy if you drain that guy alive. But then we're gonna cast fuck tons of psychic powers and fuck up the veil, aren't we? Shit. See, the idea here was that I'd plug this walkway with Abelard and he'd just be able to smash his way through anything. That's clearly not happening. So... And I now can't get Pirates to a place that is going to help really all that much. Just... Do you have a gun? You do have a gun. It's terrible, isn't it? Yep, it's not going to be great. Let's at least get rid of this fucker. 25% chance to hit, that's not going to happen. 50% chance to hit. Can we burst fire without hitting Abelard? Yes, we can. Can you go there and do it? You get 40% chance to hit him. Can't yeah, Abelard's just gonna have to sit there and deal with it, unfortunately. Yes, you, now you're too far away. Shit. Yeah,
Get me a target.
Oh, you hit him.
Let's see to it.
Off everyone's defenses. That on yourself. Well, it's going to damage the wheel. I don't really. It doesn't really matter at the moment. No, I'm not going to bother.
Let's get to it.
Just in case there's a fucking hidden psycho somewhere that's going to turn into horrible, groovy nastiness.
Here we go.
Okay, they are starting me that way, that's fine. That we can handle, right. That we can handle. Okay. First attack from you, got a chance of those kind of get you. Fuck, I should not have put you there. Burst down into the do we want rate of fire double, do less damage. No. Turn limit, attack limit turn. That's my very first stats. Yeah, okay, so we just need to generate more resistance. Yeah, okay, cool. Then we'll rack up. No, I'm not going to bother with rapid fire. Or will I? No. There's attempt to load these guys up. Those odds are not great, but those odds are not great, but we're not hitting Avalanche, so go for it.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Okay, not bad. Let's have a run and gun.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay. That's not going to work. 20% looks like it's not going to do any damage. Why does that look like it's not going to do any damage?
Guided by faith!
Because it's going to do no damage. Fuck. That's a problem. Okay. Do not. Okay. Right. So. Avalon. It's going to be better. Might be better if I have you move to engage the combat servitor in hand to hand. Yeah, it will be. So it's going to be. How's this going to work? 1, 2. 3. It's probably better to do that. Yeah, okay, so if we do breakthrough, so we should be able to get through to... Here we go. Right.
At your beck and call.
That did not do what I wanted it to. Oh, fucking seriously. Can't retarget that guy. Fuck's sake, go away! This fucking genius plan of plugging up this walkway has caused me more problems than it's solved. Fuck. Still marked as... no. Fuck. Guess I'm just gonna mark it as sworn enemy again and smack in the face. Great.
It will be done.
Hooray, we killed him. Yeah, that's bad. That's a problem. I was really hoping to gum up the servitor. Shit. Oh shit! I did the wrong way around. Fucking moron! Analyze enemies' expression. So dumb. Why did I do that?
Running Slaaneshi override.
There's too many fucking abilities. I'm just completely overloaded every single time I play this game. This is just so much shit. I don't know what I'm doing.
My vow is to serve.
Achievement, spirit banishing. Cool. Right, okay. How's this gonna work? I need to move the front line, really.
I refuse.
Okay,
On it.
line's there. Fantastic. That will work. Now. Now what we need to do is we need some help. Gonna keep buffing up this sector. I'm gonna voice a command.
I'll make it happen.
Now I'm going to get Pascal to shoot. Now Pascal, as we determine things. Here we got a raid! Welcome, bread on a plate and raiders! Welcome to Gaming. My name is Bill. I'm the angry autistic asshole. I'm a variety streamer. I play a lot of sci-fi stuff. Battletech, MechWarrior, Warhammer 40k, first and third person stuff, real-time strategy, turn-based tactical, a little bit of lots of things. So hopefully you find something you like. Thank you very much for the raid. How are you doing? What were you streaming? How was your stream? Thank you for the follow and welcome in, Sir Die-a-Lot. How's it going? Is someone able to shout out bread on a plate for me, please? How is it going? How's things? Done that to someone, I don't know if that's stacked right. So, as I was saying, giving Pascal an extra turn allows him to overcharge his plasma gun and not get the negatives of overcharging the plasma gun. However, it does help if he hits. Well done. Thank you, XCOM. Appreciate that so much. Cool. Well, that's that done. Fuck. Never mind. Here I thought I was being clever. Excuse me. Right. What we shall do is, can we move it there and give good playing Rider Remastered, Tarted, or New Game Plus Oh, we're doing alright, thanks. Yeah, doing better than I have been for this week so far. Health has been a bit of an issue. Sleep and fibro and sleep. It's just been a never-ending fuck up. So, but yeah, doing a lot better today. Can we do this? Yes, we can. All right, excellent. We can get Abelard to deal with the servitor. Possibly.
Accept your lot.
Abelard, have a full turn with no attack limit. Abelard smash. We want to do that. No, we definitely want to do this. Actually, it's probably better that we go. We have to hit him there? Yes. Okay. So if you go there, then mark. Plus 20% damage and 20% armor penetration. So yeah, okay.
That's
So
actually sound approach.
do that. Then right here, if you're this person, thank you kindly. Rogue Trader's going alright. We've kind of stumbled around in an investigation and now we're fighting excessively tough cultists that seem to just be generic cultists that they've decided have been up-leveled in the middle of a jungle. So yeah, we're doing alright. Not down. Yeah, the devs seem to have missed, like, chod encounters, where you're just like, okay, it's just basic guys, splat, okay. Anything but leveled up cultists. It's just that they're, like, chod, and they should die in one hit, and they don't, and it's rude. Do I actually want to do this? Is this worth doing? Yes, because that's going to be another...
Indeed.
20 full damage if I smack him with a hammer. Right, hammer smash face. Smack. Hammer smash face.
Victory is imminent.
Smack. Do it again. Probably won't kill him. Hey, nice. They did kill it. That works for me. Smash that guy.
At your beck and call.
Splat. Okay, that works. Rocket propelled Abelard. It's gross.
I will do my duty.
There we go. Buff up and turn. Me, I shall move the front line. I can't move the front line. Shit. Can't move the front line, just can't see. Okay, well, that'll be me then. The fuck? Okay. So, you took your free shot, and you did hit the target for just under half his health. That's something. I got a weakness, but it's facing the wrong way. What's your capability here? 66. That's cover efficiency. That's what it is. That's 1, 2, 3. No. Here we go down here. Ripper, Verbal. I got some guy who's sneaking up behind us. Yeah, let's get him bleeding.
Fortune favors the swift.
Ah. Right, let's get... an opening. Let's get...
I understand your
exploit
intent.
stack. Let's get an exposed
I am not
exploit
your
stack.
Zeus pet monkey.
That's fine. 50%. Okay, well in that case, in my sights. Definitely next turn if we aren't able to kill him. Hi there, friend.
Let's get to it.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to. Oh no. That's why I wanted to get the front line down there.
Scorn the pain.
And I was was not able to get the front line down there for those reasons. Right, okay. Cool. So, we're doing fairly well at the moment. I'm slightly injured, but that's not terrible. You don't have any grenades, which is a bit shit. You I kind of want moving this way.
I won't object to it.
Keep everyone buffed. Let's get you over here. Is there any chance you can charge him? Not a chance in hell. Maybe even would be the route up there. Okay, let's get you
The Emperor is on our side.
over there and enduring, and then we shall. I'm gonna do a charge just to get extra movement, really. Yeah, we'll do that. Might run the turn.
Let's get to it.
Out of my way!
Hi there, friend.
Throne take you.
Okay, so we've got a hostile down there. A load of hostiles down there. What have we got for grenades? Blinding grenade. Range is probably fistful though, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, I'll get to that. What am I looking to do then? So I'm thinking, it's there. Then I can get you something like that. Don't do that one. Either way, we can get two of them potentially. Let's get you there, let's get you bursting.
Rejoice in battle!
Okay. Spend 2 action points to get another attack, but I think you've got no ammunition. Yeah, you are flat out of ammo, so that might actually help. Cool. Alright, end of turn. Ow. Okay, that's not great. Right, Abelard. This guy's made a horrible mistake. Beat him to death for it. How long is this? Until the start of the next turn. Okay. So we'll do that again. We'll do... It's one enemy.
Victory is imminent.
As we can. And then we're going to smack them in the face.
It will be done. Reduced to dust.
Splat. Fantastic. And endure.
At your beck and call.
Cool. Right. There goes Pascal. Oh no, I can't reactivate you with bullshit this turn, can I? Kind of think we're in a bit of a bind. Yeah.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
We could fire a plasma blast here. Oh, I only get 2 of them. Fuck sake. Okay. Got one grenade? No, you have it for everything. Can you throw it? I thought. No. Shit. Okay. That's not gonna help. That may help somewhat. Let's just take it. Useful to get rid of them because they're sort of cross-firing into us. I think it'd be useful to be overcharged. Yeah, we're gonna have to do an overcharge. So.
Approved.
No, overcharge for blast. Okay. Shit. Just fucking used an ability, so we can't do the usual. Yeah, just go for it.
Function successfully terminated.
Nice! You gooified both of them. Perfect. I'm happy with that. Very happy with that. Nice job. Brutal. Let's do that. Oh, Pascal is actually horribly injured. That's not great. Okay. We're gonna have to do something about that. That was gross. Oh shit, when am I gonna be able to get us to reload? Are we? Indeed. There.
I am ready for whatever comes.
Do that, then we'll do. We'll keep doing the stronghold. Actually, hang on, can you? Well, you don't count as on the voice of command anymore, do you? No. River deserted. Can't be targeted with voice of command. Shit. That's a problem. So we could have healed him up, but he is not doing well. Stronghold this place, so. Then let's get. Actually, did we do? Okay, we've blocked that cover, that's pretty good. Let's. I mean, I could have a sniper try and shoot this fucker out. That'd probably be helpful. Cover and double offensive distance, or increase by 50.
It's as good as done.
This, then activate for 2
I'll
actions.
make it happen.
I want to get to keep doing this, which is really funny.
This tedium is no weakness is hidden
Nice.
from my sight.
Okay, then we're going to aim for the opening on this fucker.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Oh. And then you're gonna shoot me.
I understand.
Dead. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's your actual activation. Did you shoot him? Did it work? I think you missed. No, you can't miss. Okay, that's doing very little damage. I don't know why it's doing so little damage. I can only do that once a turn. That makes sense. Otherwise it'd be it's totally disgusting. It was already pretty disgusting. You income. I can't tell. That does not help. So I think you thought. Oh, someone down there, is there? Well, that's something for them. Why do you only have 2 action points? have I done wrong? Why are you under pressure? Source sharpshooter rebel. For fuck's sake. Can you fuck off and die, please? You can't actually conduct an attack. What? Have I already shot them? No. Well, why are you unable to conduct an attack? Something's gone wrong here.
If it serves your cause.
Okay.
I will not.
Why are you unable to do that? What's gone? Something's gone wrong here. I'm confused.
This tedium is beneath me.
Oh yeah, that's gonna make you easier to hit for everyone else.
Hold on!
Straight out of the zone.
Endure.
Right. Kinda like to do the health suck thing. Hey, come on, Curious Spur, how's it going? Welcome in. Burn the heretic. Also, hi everyone. Yep, we're trying to burn the heretics.
Naturally.
Ow.
Vengeance will be swift.
Squidge. Alright, hopefully that healed Pascal a bit. I'm not sure it did. Alright, let's keep this going.
Let's see to it.
And let's keep this going. Doing alright? Good. Yeah. Doing better today than I have been for about a week, so that is good. That is good. It's been sleeping trouble and fibromyalgia flare-ups and sleeping trouble because of fibromyalgia flare-ups and stuff, but I am doing a lot better today, so I am okay with that.
For the throne's glory.
Drop an endure and editor.
On in, maggot.
Oh, that's the ladder. Okay, that's something to bear in mind.
Let's make it quick.
Hang on, what's just happened there? Did Twitch just fuck up? Twitch may have just fucked up. As it is wont to do. Bugger. Can't get you any momentum because we can't get you a shot. Actually, you can get you a shot when you're on that's a cooldown, isn't it? Once for combat. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So let's what do we do? Commander Curious Sparrow, did you just subscribe? Or am I seeing something funky? You got a phone call today that made you laugh more than you have in years. What happened? Yeah, sorry, I'm seeing icons and shit that Twitch is doing something stupid. Twitch is always doing something stupid, but you know. Oh fuck. You have basically no chance to hit that person. Hello, this is Sergeant So-and-so with the US Army. Have you ever considered serving your country? Uh-oh. That's quite the opening line. You've got a chance to overpen into that guy, so do it. I don't think you did, but that's okay. You now need to reload. That's only 2 AP to reload, not 3. Why is it telling me it's 3 AP? Okay. God. Right. can hit run and gun, which will give me another 8 damage, will give me another single shot. Do I want to? Excuse me. You told dude that you retired out of the army in 2017 because it was the fastest you could get out after the mutated carrot was elected the first time. Ha! He did not like the answer. Yep. It's a good answer though. Yeah. Very good answer. I can't get rid of that now because I'm done. Right? Yeah. Right. Let's get another shot off just because we can. 95%. Fuck you, XCOM. Alright. Cheers.
Reading damage to bulk.
Oh dear. Yeah. He's in trouble. That's not good. Alright. Potentially get down there. Just like XCOM. Yep, 95% chance to hit means you miss. XCOM, Fallout, and Rogue Trader, apparently. Alright. And 90%. Let's trigger this. Then let's. Do we smack this guy in the face? I'm tempted to smack this guy in the face. I just need to do something quickly. Sorry, I think something might be broken. Sign in Stream Elephants. It might be fucky. I also just take 1 of my meds, so it's a good time to do that. Looks, yep. Yep. It'd be fucky. That explains a lot. Cool. Lovely. Well, I don't know if that's going to help or not. Alright, give me a moment everyone, sorry about this. There we go, got that one. I got to take a pre-med. How the hell do we get here? Where? Doesn't cause an attack.
It will be done.
Yeah, let's do this breakthrough slash attack.
Indeed.
Splat. Oh, that didn't kill him. Oh, that's upsetting. Okay. Finish your job, please.
I took care of this one.
Splat. Nice. Okay. Now, I kind of want you to do a daring breach just to run all the fucking way across the battlefield and try and hurt that sharpshooter, because she's pissing me off rather violently. Yeah.
We'll rule the stars themselves.
Go crazy. No way can you get up there. Oh no! How many fucking HP do you have now? 23! Get up there! Apply hammer to sniper! Oh no! That's gross. And really, really funny.
Follow my lead.
Rocket-propelled Abelard.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile.
Ah, you found something. Ah, you found a trap. That is going to be useful when we get through this area. Splat! There we go. No more fucking sniper. Annoyingly, you can't get into melee with the last 2 remaining enemies. Oh well. You can start running in that direction and act threatening. That's pretty gross. That's a lot of That is a lot of action points.
At
A
your
lot of
beck and
movement
call.
points that you can end up with on a fucking hell. Right, Pascal, you have been shot to shit. Do you want to do something about that? Like stop being shot to shit. Why is this going on dying? That's what I want to know. Oh, you're reduced to really? But the sharpshooter's dead. Why are you still under fucking... Okay. Self-medicated.
Integrity factor increased.
What the hell now? I can't see what's going on because there's a mountain in the way. I don't know what just happened. Stop my kin, it is me! What? Who? Dude, they just got reinforcements, didn't they? Oh! They got Eldar reinforcements. That's a problem. That was, yeah, great cinematic camera, by the way. Taken right behind the rocks. Cool, okay, this could be a problem. This could be a serious problem. How do I get that lot up there? Probably up there. Fuck, that's a long way away. And Argentus accuracy is going to suffer over that distance, so... what we shall do... well, we need to prioritise getting rid of this fuck, so what we're going to do is we shall... redesignate this area as the front line.
I'll see to it personally.
Then we are going to have voice of command, take aim. Actually, oh no, I can't because I activated last turn. Did I activate last turn? Oh, shit. Oh, voice of command. That's really annoying. That is really annoying because voice of command are really fucking hard. Shit. Okay. We'll maintain the defensive bonus being here, then we shall Pascal take aim, and then he's going to get 2 action points, and he's going to overcharge for extra damage on this motherfucker that will not go away.
My vow is to serve.
Whap! Take 60 damage. He's still alive. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Okay. So, problem. You're gonna have to take out Eldar. Or what happens if we just kill these two? Yeah, these are... and they are Eldar, they're not Dark Eldar as well. That's curious. Oh, your fucking weapon is reload great.
If I must.
Now, you can't really do much if your gun don't work, can you? There's a chance of overpaying to me. Can we... oh, hang on, you still only have 2 action points. Shit. Shit. Oh no, you haven't only got 2 action points, you just reloaded. Bill, you're an idiot. I know what's going on. Let's... try and get
I
you...
understand your I hear you moving. No more.
Never mind, that works. Murdered him. Cool. And let's just put this guy down.
I am not your... another soul slips beyond the veil.
Nice. Very good. Very nice.
Stride forwards.
Uh-oh. Incoming! Hi there, friend.
Will perish for this affront.
Fuck, you know. Okay, that was unpleasant. Let's not have that happen again, shall we?
Let's see to it.
Keep shielding the Emperor up. Let's get you moving as far as we physically fucking can. And then charge as far as you physically fucking can.
I need a foothold.
Yeah, we're trying to get you a foothold. Okay, then... I actually conduct an attack. Try and shoot this fucker out. 18% chance. But 18% chance going by XCOM logic. He's probably going to hit.
Nothing stands against me.
End here.
Oh, he fucking did. Oh, man.
Faith shields me.
Shit, you are bleeding. That is not good. That is bad. What's happened here? Oh no. No, okay. That's pretty good. Just took a load of extra damage for no reason. Okay. %, 54%. Right, here's the thing. I really, really want to kill that person, but I can't get to aim. Really need some medicate. 16 wounds, very bleeding. Yeah, you guys are fucking dying up here.
Injuries will not slow me.
There we go. 29% chance to hit. It's a hit. Next attack stone will cost 0. 1. Do I want to get my attack out this turn? I might as well. Sure.
I'll do it.
37%. 32%. 12%. Yeah, let's just... No, let's just spray shots at you.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Heal my wounds.
Oh, we got a hit. Oh dear. Abelard, smash! Let's get you to there. Let's get you... 1, 2... No. 1, 2, 3... So 1, 2, 3, okay. Do you follow my
I
lead?
will do my duty.
And then charge.
At your beck and call.
Smashy, smashy. And a smashy, smashy.
One to a target.
There we go. Big meaty sword versus pathetic flimsy. No, big meaty hammer versus pathetic sword. Flimsy sword. That's not what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to meet that. Fuck, I did the dumb. Oh well. I did the dumb. Right, can you hit this fucker? 29. Can you do anything to improve your chances to hit that fucker? Yes. Potentially. So, analyze.
Spiritual prognosis is favorable.
Exploit. And... that has not really helped. Let's do
The
that
Messiah
as well.
knows all, comprehends all.
And then we'll try and do it again.
Running binary code.
Oh, hit him. Nice. Hit him and melted their cover. Awesome. Okay, cool. Right. So, my turn, my turn, my turn, my turn, my turn, my turn. I need you to snipe your friend, really. So... Can I activate you? Yes, I can. Can I voice you? I can.
I'll make it happen.
Voice of command. Take
Who,
aim.
if not me?
Shoot. Alright, so we've got 2 action points. And essentially shoot twice.
Why are you moving? No more.
End of combat, right. Roulette's usually dispassionate face is contorted in a grimace of pain and rage. Your elucidator activates when she begins speaking in her own language. I swear on Cain's riven heart, Muran, you will pay for your treachery. May Morai Heg sunder your fate and cast it away. May the blood of Eldanesh flood your throat. Right. Calm down, it's already over. I don't know who you're talking about, or I promise to gladly help you pull this cup of suffering down the throat. Get a grip, I doubt that the last part we'll see today. Right. Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about, or I promise to gladly help you pour the cup of suffering down the throat. Roulette closes her eyes, sucks in a breath through her teeth, and quickly murmurs something. When she opens her eyes, her face is once again the mask of cool serenity. She looks at you and begins to speak, this time in Low Gothic. Oh, please excuse me, Elentak. I allowed the turmoil in my soul to win out over my reason. A slip like that could cost me more than you can even imagine. My very soul. I must be more careful, even in the face of treachery. Okay, so we got another crazy person. Fantastic. Right, who's Moran? Who's Moran? What treachery are you talking about? Moran is the one responsible for the rebellions against the ruler of Janus. But allow me to tell you everything from the beginning. Please do. We call ourselves the Children of Azeran. Eldar is another name of ours. We are the echoes of the great empire that once ruled the galaxy and created new worlds. The planet you call Janus is one such Maiden World, the Lilithan, the haven that our ancestors made for their kin. For many millennia, only shadows of our predecessors lived among the ruins, until you humans came here. We are their heirs, and we are entirely within our rights to call the Maiden World our own. However, our arrival is a tragedy, not a homecoming. Sorrow seeps into Roulette's voice. We belonged to the Craftworld Crudarach, which fell on the border of the Star region. Only the providence of the merciful gods allowed us to escape the fate that befell those souls who perished amidst the stardust, along with our abode. What the hell happened to your Craftworld? Destroying an Eldari Craftworld is a serious achievement. I'd like to shake the hand of whoever did it. Tyrant? His green visor flashing with interest, Pascal carefully clarifies. Which border, exactly? You don't need to know that, Iron Monkey. I am aware of your looting practices. After the calamity, the Lilithan offered my kin a sanctuary, a place of respite in the ruins of our ancestors, under the canopy of the forest created by the wisdom of our world singers, living alongside your kind, who reap the fruits of our labour with such vulgarity. Right, came to Janus along with the rest of the Eldar? No, my path brought me to the Lilithan later, Roulet hesitates, by another route. Okay. It was Muran who welcomed me here. He was the one surviving Farseers of Crudarach, sorry. He was with a handful of Agarani who had escaped death and found the path here to the destroyed cradle of our kind. They were outraged when they saw how the Monkey had ravaged our flourishing garden. Okay, how is that connected to the uprising on the planet? The Azurani do not enter battles they cannot win. However, it is in our power to direct the currents so that the elements themselves wash obstacles and enemies from our path. And so it was in this case. Miran, Farseer of Crudarach, saw a future without the Monkey, and we followed his lead. We simply used the Monkey's passions against them, their love of freedom and anarchy, their love of domination and violence. Stoking enmity between servants and rulers is easier when your targets are governed by emotion rather than reason. My kin became military advisors to the Monkey who rose up against the ruler of this world. I had a different mission, to become Vistenza's handler, since the rebels would be unable to get to her until both sides were sufficiently weakened. The ruler of the humans had never seen a child of Adoran before, and so she accepted the lie about a degenerate branch of Monkey dwelling far from their own kind. Right, okay. Why did your own kind attack you? I know not the answer to that question, Hira lowers her head. Many cycles have passed since I departed these forests and my kin. They cannot have forgotten me, can they? Right. Why would a handful of Xenos go to war against the whole planet? You can't kill everyone. You struggle to understand the children of Adoran, and I do not blame you for that. We are too different, Hira says, nothing for a few moments, choosing her words. Monkey walk blindly into the future. We choose the path, guided by our Farseers. Crudarach was the birthplace of the powerful watchers of things to come. Our leaders were selected from among their ranks, and their word was set in stone, unshakable like the universe itself. Miran, our leader here, is one of that group. The children of Azuran are subject to his will, and he is subject to the will of his visions. Miran saw the Lelithane in his vision, suffering and crying out to be cleansed, and we did everything we could to rid the Maiden World of the Monkey. Our lives, our desires, all that is dust compared to the light of the path Miran has chosen for us. At least, that is what my kin believe. I used to believe it too, until recently. Why are you telling me all this? What's brought on this candor? Alantak, your arrival has thrown my paths into disarray, and lifted the veil truth that had been hidden from me. While I was shadowing the humans' ruler, I failed to see the signs that there was another threat looming over the Lelithane, besides the Monkey's deeds. The threat should be familiar to you, as it is to other intelligent species in the galaxy. We call it Salanthresh, she who thirsts, goddess of chaos. Okay. Yep, Slaaneshi and the Dark Eldar. All Xenos tests succeeded. Salanthresh and she who thirsts are the names that Eldar gives to the chaos god Slaaneshi, their ultimate enemy. Slaaneshi is the god of passion, excess, and forbidden pleasures, and is known for his fickle and treacherous nature. Gain 69 experience. Nice. Disfigurements. It seems you call these mutations are the surest sign of this threat. By mutilating living forms, this malevolent power subjugates them and bends them to its will. You have seen the deformities in the faces of those who are closest to the Lilithane's body than the others, the rebels who hide under the canopy of the forest. The Lilithane's world spirit senses the threat and resists it as much as it is able. The living things that inhabit this world are becoming its weapons. Weapons turned against the Monkey, poisonous plants, rabid beasts. These are all like a blade in the Lilithane's hand as she fights the coming of Salanthresh. The signs that have been revealed to me, they all indicate the presence of corruption on this world. Tendrils of corruption that may be threading through the world spirit, poisoning it even as we speak. But for corruptions to take hold of the planet so quickly requires effort. Effort directed by the will of another. Urlak pauses. I believe Vistenza Viat is a thrall to the will of Salanthresh. Thank you. What? Vistenza Viat? The governor who has duly served the dynasty and the Imperium for decades? Ah, I hope you will not stand for such scurrilous slander aimed at one of your finest servants. Vistenza is to blame. Why haven't you gone on to Palace and killed her already? Make another accusation against the servant of the Imperium, and I'll have you stuffed and put on display in my stateroom. Don't believe that Vistenza is guilty. You may not like Monkey, but we do not serve the archenemy. Maybe Vistenza is stated consorting with the archenemy. We'll have to find out for ourselves. I trust your judgment will be punished. If Vistenza is to blame, why haven't you gone to the palace and killed her already? There is only one crime graver than serving Slaaneshi. It is betraying the children of Azeran for her benefit. Meran saw the past. He beheld the future. How could he not see the dark stain on its face? How could he fail to do everything in his power to rid the Lilithane of this canker? Urilet's voice grows angrier, more piercing. Before I rip this poison seed from the Lilithane's body, I will make Meran answer me. Right, maybe this Stenzer is tainted from consorting with the archenemy. We will have to find out for ourselves. Perhaps the signs I uncovered have failed to convince you. I pray to the gods that other proof, something more comprehensible to you, will emerge to sway your opinion. Slaaneshi is deceitful and cunning. She subtly penetrates the soul, offering false perfection, luring victims into her web with promises of wicked ideal. The ruler of the Monkey perhaps does not even know that her soul has been corrupted. We want to meet the leaders of this uprising. We better keep moving. Cool. Okay, well, that was a hell of a fight. That was a hell of a fight and a level up. I'm going to drop a save. And a hell of a lot of lore. 181, save. Okay, fucking hell. Can I be bothered with the level up break? Is there loot? Yes, there's loot everywhere. Let's get looting. Hi for looting. Yay, shitty chainswords that are shitty chainsaws that are worse than a basic sword. Rebel sniper. That's what I've got, that's just las guns. Yeah, that's all junk. That's all junk. Okay. Junk. Right, everyone move together. So they immediately split into two teams and go in two different directions. Gas grenade, sure. Eldar chainsword. Fancy. Melter gun. Ooh, fancy. Now do it. Interesting. She's already got that. I'm gonna chop that then. Do you have melter weapon proficiency? You do. Interesting. Do we give Pascal a melter gun? Do we give Heinrichs a melter gun? Interesting. We better give someone a melter gun, because melter gun. I don't know who we're going to give the melter gun to, though. Who are we going to give the melter gun to? Now we've got a shuriken catapult. Single shot. See, that seemingly caused bleed. That's a two-handed weapon. If it was a shuriken pistol, that would have been nice, but it was not. Marksman rifle. Is that better than mine? Yes, it is. That explains why we're taking so much fucking damage from it. Loot. Weighty axe. Excuse me. In the dimness under the canopy, you notice the outlines of machines, portable generators that provide power to the camp. Some of the machines have fallen into disuse, and it would be impossible to make sense of the cables and wires strewn about the floor without the help of Tech Priest. That's a good thing there's a fucking Tech Priest there, isn't there? That really matters. Plasma shock generator. Okay, well, we can't actually investigate that, apparently.
I always have a
None
backup
are better
plan.
at searching.
Oh, hang on, what have we found? More shit. Yay! Oh shit. Oh, this is DLC shit. Okay, that's great. Okay, well, we're not going to get any use out of that. Forest bunker is littered with sleeping bags, backpacks, and the rebels' meager belongings. Clothes smeared with blood, primitive data slates, half-eaten neutralized. Okay. Alright. Well, we have failed to loot everything, because there are bad guys over here as well. Something like that. Okay, random junk, sure. Random junk, sure. Oh, there's that dude up there. Ah, yes, of course. Just basic pitch las gun. Yeah. Let me see up here.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
How would we get there? How would we get there? I don't think we can get here. No, we can't get there. Okay. Curious. There's a climb up, climb down from here. I'm curious as to what else is over here. I think that's the target base, so I kind of want to check out here. I honestly didn't think that this was going to be a huge encounter. Just kind of why I went this way first. Right, let's hop up there.
Unexpected result.
Yep.
Let us not dawdle.
Right. Just overwrite this one. Yes, okay. Let's do a level up. Fucking hell, okay. Oh, this is the improvements on... the special ability. Okay, ground strategist chooses one combat tactics area. Every ally inside the area gains an extra turn. If 1 AP and 2 enemy at the start of the ground strategist's next turn. Bloody hell, okay. For every enemy that was killed in the selected combat tactics area, this AP is increased by +1, up to a maximum of 3, and MP by 2, up to a maximum of 6. Okay. At the start of the ground strategist's next turn. Okay, that's going to be a headache to try and keep track of. Sure, next. What you got? Steady superiority. Until the end of combat, the Archmilitant can make one additional attack each turn, including one additional attack on the turn this heroic act was used. The first attack after using this ability each turn afterward costs 0 AP. Okay. So this triggers whenever she does her... So all of the heroic abilities trigger when you trigger your heroic act, right? I think that's how that works. This is going to get really... I don't know. Wild Hunt, right. Simultaneously make several attacks. The number of attacks is equal to the number of prey in combat. These attacks are equally divided among all prey. Bounty Hunter's line of sight. The attacks always hit and score critical hits. No, that must be a different ability then. No, these must not all trigger at once. Because that would be... Yeah, okay. Interesting. What do we got? Unyielding Guard. Until the next turn, Vanguard attempts to attack each enemy that attacks the Vanguard or the allies in a 3-cell radius around the Vanguard. To make this counter-attack, if the Vanguard has enough movement point, they can move toward the attacker. If the Vanguard moves, the area of this effect was... Interesting. Okay. Sure. Dispatch. The assassin makes an attack with the current weapon against an enemy. This attack cannot miss, deals 50% more damage. It also deals an additional damage equal to 25% of the target's missing wounds. Assassin's Dodge reduction, armor penalty, armor penetration, and parry reduction are doubled for this attack. Wow. Alright, sweet. That's cool. Hey Rigswreck, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome in. Is someone else shout out Rigswreck for me, please? And I'm going to guard here. Cool. How you doing? Okay, no one's able to show you up. Good. There we go. Okay. No. Oh, no one's willing to shout you out. Got it. How's the game going? Game is going alright, but the fucking number of active abilities is just wrecking my head. He's just got back. Just passive abilities. Passive abilities are a thing. Use them. Oh fuck, hang on.
I always keep my options open.
Great. More hostiles. And no cover. Lovely. That's beautiful. More hostiles and no cover.
Are authorized.
I mean, I could start combat by trying to blow these three up, which might be funny. I'm not sure how well that's going to go. Well, we have just saved, so fuck it.
Request approved.
Fire! And you miss.
Show them no mercy.
Hold on, brothers. I'll call for backup. Fuck. Okay, well, that was definitely a start of a battle. Here we have precisely some cover. 2 squares of cover. You shouldn't have. No, really, you shouldn't have. Right, nice. What can we get to? Pascal. Probably want you pushing because you can do melee and ranged. Yeah, I'll have you push. Abelard, how far can you get? Get all the way up there, sure. We're missing Assistant Argenta. I think I do want that. At this point, this is going to be the main combat zone, so it's probably going to be better to get everyone over here. Yeah. Oh, and got our sniper bitch. These don't count as cover, seriously? Okay, sure. I didn't redo her equipment. Shit. Okay, right. Start the battle. Okay, front line. It's probably gonna be...
On it.
Here. Dolls, okay. Back line. It's gonna be like here, really.
I'll make it happen.
And the rear. Hang on, the rear is plus range attacks, isn't it? Yeah.
It's as good as done.
There we go. Sign all of that up now. Sister Argenta are going to be able to fucking shoot the crap out of this one. Possibly. It's annoying that we can't catch that guy who's going for backup. Where's the Emperor? Oh, voice of command, whatever. Take aim! Wait, what? No, I should tell her to take aim.
I'll make it happen.
Take aim! Activate! Ooh! You can potentially hit 4 doodlings. Go for it.
Faith without deeds is
Jack. Well, it hit multiple. Fantastic. That killed 1? Okay. Well, that's something. And then we shall. I didn't realise I had another action box. I'm going to designate. This area is strong.
I'll see to it personally.
And
Scared yet?
Focus, Van Kellogg's. Focus.
whoops. Okay. So. Let's have a think. Well, we should always do this. Let's sharpshoot them as well. 65%. Oh, that's not great. What do you? Let's analyze.
If it serves your cause.
And then I do Death Whisper. Did that hit? I think it might have done. Yes, fantastic. And you're under pressure from the sniper. Wait, what? Oh no, that's your own effect. Fuck. Alright, but you are at least hemorrhaging. Okay, next up. I should have done that. A 95% chance to hit with a shot. 65. I think it might perfect spot.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
That brings up some 3. What I might do is shoot this guy.
If I deal death with my hands.
Okay, well we killed 1. We didn't kill a sharpshooter, which is annoying. Yes you are, bitch. Right. Thinking I'll do is I'll move Argenta up to here, blast this guy. I might actually kill that guy if we blast him. What would this look like? That would be a complete colossal failure. I might be able to hit these 2. Okay. Do that, then we do that, then we'll still have Aqua remaining, we can do something.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Shoot!
Eradicated.
Right, well, you killed that guy. Let's do run and gun. Let's do Rebel in the Slaughter.
Doubt is for the weak.
And let's shoot this motherfucker. Then dead. Nice. Then... then we should be Furious Recital.
I'll do it.
High momentum.
Right, okay, so this is how this works. Either I can get a load of attacks from her this turn, or I can allow her to do one additional attack each turn, including one additional attack on this turn. The heroic act is used. First attack after using its ability, turn afterwards plus 0 AP. Okay, so it's going to be more effective to trigger this. So let's do that.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave.
So, you can just do another attack that's going to cost you no AP.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Oh, fuck that guy. He didn't hit that guy at all, but whatever. Alright, cool. Nice. She's going to have an extra attack each turn. That's a bit gross.
What you got?
Oh, there's most of them over there.
Let's get to it.
Yes!
Get to it.
Okay, that's really bad. Shit.
Time to slaughter someone.
Shit. Do not fall over, Argenta. Do not fall over. Fuck. Okay. Is there any way that you can get to her? No. Shit. Okay, you are in range, but it's not going to heal very much. That's the problem. Right, okay. Where's this hostile? Right there. Okay, so that will heal you. Also will do veil damage. I think we can accept a bit of veil damage. 2 health remaining, okay. Cool. I don't know if this counts as an attack. No, it doesn't. There we go. Siphon life. Let's get you to there. Let's get you healing Argenta. Because she's in trouble.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Please do. But yeah, that's damage the veil, which is not great. And the other shit that I want to cast is also going to damage the veil.
Naturally.
Okay, well, that's done quite a bit of damage to the veil, which is annoying.
Let's get to it.
We can accept that. Okay. Right. And of course, because this is still turn 1, isn't it? And because we fired your plasma gun on blast on before combat started, that doesn't count as using it. That's hilarious. Okay, right, we need to end this motherfucker. So, mark him. Oh, fuck, can you not see him? Yes, in there. Why can't you see him? Why are you unable to see that time? So what the hell do we do? Shit. Okay. That's a problem. Chuck a grenade in there, and hit them. Could try and melt the cover. could try and melt the cover, but that's gonna take a fucking it's gonna mean that is gonna need to recharge, isn't it? What happens if we go there? Okay.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Okay, I'll use that. Now I'm going to do reduce.
Running magnetic
Do
override.
this, then I'm gonna 18%. What the fuck? Why is our accuracy so shit? What the hell? Why is our accuracy so shit? What the hell is going on here? What the fuck? Yeah, fucking stormtrooper aim. Alright, well we're gonna have to fucking blast it anyway, because then, yeah. We're gonna have to blast it anyway, because it's the only chance that we'll actually have it hit the damn thing.
Explorers know one route.
Kaboom! Okay, that damaged the cover, but it didn't get rid of it. Can you now see them? No. Okay. Let's do Machine Spirit friendly bonus for us.
The scriptural prognosis
There we go.
favorable.
Double Art! You are... You need to go over here and remove this problem from Argento. Can you... Oh, we got charge. Need to go there. There she is. Are they really that much problem? Yes, because Argento's not really going to be able to fit in there at the moment. I mean, she's kind of pinned in. Can you go that way? You can go that way, so if you can go that way, we should go... Now, what's it worth doing here? So if I go there and charge him, or is it worth killing the sniper? It's probably worth killing a sniper more. Yeah, okay. So follow my lead. Would you then perhaps be able to charge from there? No. Could you charge from there? No. Charge from here? Yes, okay. So you need to follow my lead.
Indeed.
Then I need you to move to there and charge the fucking sniper.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Smashy, smashy! Bonk! Sweet. Okay, so now I got Daring Breach, or we got the option to counterattack shit. Daring Breach, because it's funny. Actually, we get bonuses and shit, don't we? Let's get up Endure. Then, yeah, there will be Daring Breach.
No matter the cost.
Hi there, friend.
It will be done.
Bonk.
Reduce to dust.
Hey, buddy.
At your beck and call.
You assaulted a lady. Bonk! Oh man, rocket propelled Avalon is disgusting. Right, where are the other remaining remaining bad guys. They're cowering in the corner. Okay. Let's get you over there.
I will do my duty.
Bonk! Oh, why is it so good? Why is this so... This is so dumb, but it's really funny. Right, I think I want to go that way so you don't get attacks.
My place is at the fore.
You don't get an attack opportunity on you if you go around there, so go to there and smack that one.
I took care of this one.
Cool. And you may as well wander up and threaten this guy.
A tactically sound approach.
Hey buddy, how's it going? It's completely unnecessary, but... Buff! He's still got fucking, like, 18 movement points or something stupid. 9 movement points. No, hang on. This is dumb. Lol. Old Bonkinator, yes. Him as the road trader only really has to go. Abelard! Yes, pretty much. I can believe that, man. Abelard would be like, oh no, boss! Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Abelard got what? 1, 2, 3, 4 kills? 5 kills? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kills. Abelard got 5 kills that turn. Yeah. Rogue Trader says Abelard, and Abelard says smash! Four and 1 in wait, was it? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's another one back here, 5. We just haven't killed this guy. Yeah. 5. Right, okay, so, now we're probably not going to be able to do this. Oh, no we can. Okay, that is now designated as the front. He's got something like 30 fucking movement points. I'm not even 100% sure how. I know when you trigger that heroic act, he gets another 5 on top of his normal. You're fixing your basilisk. You missed the one right in front, yeah. Fixing your basilisk. You got another 2500 damage in the mission. Nice. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? How are we dealing with this? So anyway, no, I think I've... No, I haven't. Could I? Avalon!
Let your guard down.
Prepare to wipe the field. Yeah. Ignore enemy block and dodge. Yep.
Who, if not me?
So, Abelard, you missed one.
Indeed.
Splat!
Reduced to dust.
Wow.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay. Rocket-propelled Abelard. It just... Why'd you need anyone else? Hunting rifle. 20 to 26. Oh, I've not upgraded my fucking gun. Deadeye shot still do extra damage. Hulking creatures suffer... extra damage. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So larger creatures take extra damage from Deadeye shot for that. That's very interesting. Kind of tempted to give that to Sniper. Flavor most of it. Interesting. Alright, we'll keep that. And a crack grenade. Huh. Cool. Alright, sure. That would have sucked. Is that all that we got from that, though? That is all that we got from that. Alright, what are we investigating here? pad is speckled with black tracks and scratches. Judging by the evidence of landings and takeoffs, flying machines land here on a regular basis. It could be one of the local types of shuttles. Okay. Doesn't really help me at all. Right.
I always have a backup plan.
What I'm gonna do? Actually, I need to re-equip you. You need. What can I give you? I'm going to give you some dried berries. No. Pistol. What? Single attacks with bolter weapons automatically hit the target. Why do we not have that on our Jetta? When did we pick that up? When the hell did we pick that up? What? When did we pick that up? That's insane. Okay, sure, right. Okay, so what do you got? Is that an Eldar weapon? That is another. Ah, yes, this is the one that what's that you just gave us? Abelard dropped that. Yeah, fucking apparently. Laser weapons. This can only perform Deadeye. Again, an additional attack if they critically hit to mess with you. Ah, yeah. Apparently so. Right. Let's rack that up. No, idiots. I meant instead of, not in fucking game. Right. 24 to 12 to 24. Bloody hell, that was coming at us with Ghost Sword. Let's get you that. Don't have any Eldar pistols we can give you to work with that, unfortunately, but that's okay. Right, what else have we got? No. No. Where it deals damage to an enemy, where it has 25% chance to gain MP. Interesting. Sure. Okay. Right, grenades. Can we find some... Oh no, we could have... If our profit factor was higher, we could have found some... Eldar grenades, couldn't we? Sorry, a frag grenade, okay. Give me an incendiary grenade, I guess. Sure. Right, you need your medkits refreshed. And you need an actual grenade, as opposed to just a blinding grenade. Various types of grenades. You only have a frag grenade, so have an incendiary and a gas grenade. Actually, you might benefit from a force grenade. Force people to move around. A force grenade, got that. Let's give you a... Actually, we've got lots of frag grenades now, so let's start handing them out. Frag grenade, gas grenade, sure, why not? Take use, attacks of opportunity deal additional agility of damage. Let's get that. Stack that up. Critical hit pistol. We don't really use the pistols though, do we? I'm not using the pistols, because big guns. Big Daka. Okay. Ooh. What's the point? Is that better than that? No, it is slightly worse. Okay. That's for a shame. Because that'd be cool. Okay, so I'll have to fucking take that then. Oh no, that gives me +10 to parry though. And if I'm ever in combat, I can tell Abelard to come save me. And 10% parry is probably better for me because I'm not a post-combat character. Chain axe, which can cause bleeding. It's 25% critical damage, or +1 damage, +10% armor penetration. Give me this. There you go. Okay, chain axe. Oh, chain axe got less penetration. And less weapon skill bonus. Okay, never mind. Okie fucking dokie. Right then, I think we might be a bit better equipped now. A bit more appropriately equipped. What I want to do is check this out with everyone.
Oh, too hard for a simple monkey.
Ha! The Xeno ruins visible from under the green canopy look remarkably intact. It seems time and the elements have no power over this bright material. Huh. Well, something caused it to collapse from wherever it was. Ooh. Gun! No, just scrap guy's gun. Never mind! Gun that I don't care about. Right. I am going to save. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to call it a day there. Well, we've done pretty well today. We have thoroughly investigated the grounds of the, or at least the estate, what is available of the estate of the governor of this planet. Yeah, we spoke to someone who tried to kill themselves, but, well, did kill themselves, but they didn't realise that it was a good person coming to talk to them. They just panicked and shoved something into their arm, who said that, yeah, the governor has been taking tithes of people, and when confronted, she had a very, very flimsy story to peddle for that. We've got this Eldar sniper who thinks that Slaaneshi is taking root on this planet, and the governor may be corrupt, which is also possible. We need to be able to get into the governor's secret fucking chambers, possibly secret fucking chambers because it's Slaaneshi. But you know, that's how it is. You know what I mean. So yes, we are going to continue. I've had quite a bit of fun today. We did have that rather substantial combat, and followed by a much shorter and somewhat more insane combat. Rocket propelled Abelard. He just solves problems. That's why he's a seneschal. He solves problems. So yeah, this has been good. So in all honesty, because of the complication of this game, I've not been looking forward to playing Rogue Trader, but this session, aside from kind of fumbling around earlier on around the estate, I've had quite a bit of fun. So it's, yeah, we shall be continuing the Rogue Trader next time. But before then, what's happening? So tomorrow at 1000 hours GMT +1, I shall be streaming some MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, and possibly, you know, hot seating with whoever's around to join us for that, which will be good. Then at 1800 hours GMT +1 tomorrow, I shall be playing some more gently modded HPS Battletech, so hopefully catch you at one of those. Until then, I hope everyone watching has had fun. I hope everyone watching in the future has had fun. I appreciate all of you. I've had fun. And I think all that's left to say is... You've been watching Gaming. My name is Bill. I'm the angry autistic asshole. Like, comment, subscribe, run around screaming turn notifications on, otherwise I'm just screaming at myself in the dark, and that's just kind of boring and lonely. It's much more fun with more people in the dark screaming, so get on in here and get screaming. I have a PayPal, Throne, Steam wishlist, and Ko-Fi. If you wish to support this mess, that'd be greatly appreciated. And I have a Discord server and Facebook page where I announce what I'm going to be streaming and when, so be sure to keep an eye on them. Links to all those things are in the link that I've just posted in the chat, so do be sure to check them out. Also, if you are looking for banner art, profile picture art, maps, art, anything kind of art related, the artist who has done all of our banners and panels and profile pictures and stuff is open for commissions. Do be sure to go and check out Samantha Turner. She is a very lovely person and very understanding. And yeah, do go speak to her if you have need of art. So, let's find someone to raid. Who's playing what? Who is playing what? Who shall we raid? How about we raid? I don't know who to raid. Who's playing something vaguely related that isn't massively far ahead? Graphics. Yes. Thank you. See, I would raid at WPPL, but Doc is massively far ahead in Rogue Trader compared to me, so I don't know who to raid. Who could... What are you up to? Give us a show me adverts, cool, that doesn't help. What's that? No, okay. I don't know who's raid. Does anyone have any recommendations? Actually, let's raid the Gentle Jester who's playing Space Station 14. Sorry, let's just get this raid going, because this is getting silly. Yeah. Gentle Jester, there we go. And we shall prepare the raid on him. So, we do have raid messages, which I'm chucking into the chat. If you're not a subscriber, please copy that raid message. If you are a subscriber, please copy that raid... No, please copy the correctly spelt trigger. No, there we go. Please copy that raid message if you are a subscriber. We're going to throw that in the Gentle Jester's chat, crash the party, announce our glorious arrival. You know how it goes. So, let's get the raid going in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, bye-bye.